All right, we'll try this again. I am going old school, just straight through the PlayStation because I could not get the network on my computer to be good enough, but for some reason the PlayStation is fine. So we'll just run on the PlayStation. I'll jump back into this lobby again. All right. Let's take a look at everything. I'm going to rebirth here right away, but I think I was thinking maybe I'd go up the extra amount, but I don't think I want to grind all the way up to 3 trillion, which is a long ways away from where I'm at now. We'll collect everything, we'll see. But I'm making fairly good cash actually, but we'll take a quick look. Maybe I'll make it. Well, actually, I don't think I have any of the droids either, which is going to be a big showstopper if I can't get the droids, then it's not going to matter. And I don't think I have any of them because I wasn't planning on doing this. So I think I'm just going to rebirth here momentarily, but let's just check everything. Maybe I get a couple Nova crystals. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Look at that, huh? This is a good day. Anytime you start the day off with 2 Nova crystals, then it's a good day. All right. I'll rerun it anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to be sticking around in this one anyways that long. Hey, War Drummer. Oh, yeah? You're blocked by something? That's where I'm at right now. I usually go to 20 because as soon as you go to 21, you need to have all of a sudden Beskar droids, and that always ends up messing you up. And that's exactly where I'm at right now. Let me just collect everything. We'll see what I've got in the way of cash, but I'm only 2 trillion off on cash, which probably won't take too terribly long, but I don't have any of these Beskar droids. I don't have low R6 or Hull R, and I don't have nearly enough to chip them up because I think it's like 5,000 each. So I might be able to chip one up, but I'm not going to be able to chip all of them up. So I think that's it for here. But before I go, hey Wolfpack, how you doing, man? Before I go, I got to start the quests. Let's see if we can get the free Nova Crystal for the day. Of course, it is always the craft 40 droids, which I'm not going to do. It's not worth that many. Yeah, we'll probably both. Take a look at this, guys. Last night I came on and I popped in. I was just collecting some stuff. I managed to find the KX on the belt, but I found it in the Beskar. And it's the first one, so it was a new droid for me, and I got flawless off of it right off the start. So like the highest level battle droid in the flawless. How lucky is that? First time I got him, first time I crafted him, and I got flawless right away. Stunning, stunning. I was so stoked. I was so happy about that. So that gives me one more. Yeah, super nice, huh? That gives me one more droid. So I'm 32 droids now. I got both. And actually, ironically, I saw immediately afterwards, I also saw this guy. I got the IG was on the belt, but I thought, man, I was just trying to get the 2 trillion to rebirth. I thought I don't want to spend another 200 billion just for that, and I'm going to be rebirthing anyways right away. But yeah, to get that one in flawless, yeah, I was super, super happy about that one. So now I've got 4 of the Mythic Beskars. I still got, 6, 7 left to go here. Diamonds, rainbows, I've got about the same. 5, 6 of the rainbows to go. Diamonds, I got 1 there. It's only 3 diamonds, and then I've only got 1 gold. That creepy one. Or Rick, I still got him to go. But that's not bad. That's not bad. I was so happy about that. I was so happy about that. So I'm not going to craft up 40 of these droids. That is too much for me in order to get one single Nova crystal. So I think it's time for a Super Rebirth again. And I've got 76 crystals already because I saved a bunch from yesterday and didn't spend them because we don't know how much a companion droid is going to be. But because I do spend too much time watching TikTok, I did see somebody post that, and I can't confirm any of this. This could be all photoshopped and just crap. But Blazin' Frenzy, which is one of the developers from Blazin' Studios who worked on this game or is working on this game or part of this game or owned by Fode, I don't know what the deal is. They posted a cryptic 116 with a star after it. And I'm not sure if that means anything, if it's photoshopped, if it's not, but I'm making some assumptions or guessing or hoping that it's 116 Nova crystals for the companion. But I don't know. It could be totally something different. So anyways, I'm going to do the Super Rebirth. It'll give me tons of crystals. I should have more than 116, which is a good target for right now. I'll stick with 116, at least make sure I have that. We'll see. The only thing I'm thinking of spending crystals on right now is possibly the pickaxe to the final level, but I think I might hold off on that as well, just in case. I mean, I don't really know if it's true or not that it's 116, so better not take the chance. Rank 22, 79 crystals. Go to the Nova shop. I now have a total of 155, which is a significant amount. I mean, I'd even have enough now, I think, to get the scrap value up one more level if I needed. Yeah, I have enough for scrap value. I'm not going to. The only other one thing I'm thinking of is the pickaxe. The critical hit or the critical chance for the coming soon ones. I don't know. The stronger pickaxe swing, 50% critical chance. Critical amount. I don't know. It's almost worth doing a comparison. You have to have like two accounts. One person goes and gets the critical chance, and one person gets the critical amount. And when you're at the exact same level, just keep smashing until you see what it actually gives you. I'm not even too worried about these two, honestly. This is the one that's got me excited. These two, I'm semi-impartial. I mean, if it gives you extra chips, stronger pickaxe swing, 15% critical chance. I mean, if that's going to give you 15% off the 15% chance or critical chance, what does the critical chance give you? Like how much off of the crafting a droid? Because I'm not really worried too much about the scrap bench. But if it gives you a big chunk off the droid, like if it knocks like a half an hour off or something, that might be worthwhile. Critical amount, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I don't know. Either way, I think the first one's a companion slot, then I'll start looking at the other ones. Okay, core upgrades. If I want to get the final pickaxe, hey Raven, you're on earlier than normal. Normally I don't see you for another couple hours. All right, core upgrades. I think the only one here I want is pickaxe mastery, 55, but I'm not going to spend it right now. I'm going to save. I'm saving all of my crystals today for that companion, which potentially I'm assuming it's going to come out tomorrow because tomorrow is usually update day. I haven't seen if they're going to do an update or not. And it's also the release of all the new sprites that are coming out, the air sprite and such. So I'm assuming they're going to coincide with everything there. Yeah, I did pop on earlier, but I was trying to stream from my laptop, and because I'm in a hotel, you get sketchy internet. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, and I just couldn't manage the bandwidth for my PlayStation and for streaming from my laptop. So I've just gone old school. I'm just streaming directly from my laptop now. All right, so I'm not going to do any upgrades. I am just going to stick solely with the 155 Nova crystals. We'll keep that going. If any of you guys want to jump in, you're more than welcome. I'm in a private lobby. I am just going to start scrapping my way up because I need to get, I mean, I don't need, but I'd like to get some more Nova crystals just in case it isn't 116. I think that's just a big guess and a wish. It seems a little low to me for a companion droid, but I didn't even pay attention to which droids and which map I'm on right now. Yeah, for sure, Raven, you can join. If you haven't already friend requested me, that is my my name there. You don't need to use microphone. I turn off chat within the. I'll do that right now. I usually turn off chat within the thing, and you just get to listen to my voice over the stream. You don't need to talk to anybody. You can just send messages. It's just about helping each other out, getting each other droids, and scrapping for each other. So whether you talk, whether you don't talk, it's not a problem. I'm just doing one-sided conversations anyways. I don't usually take the dialogue from everybody else in the lobby, just because I can't control what everybody says, and I don't. I'm family friendly. Although I do end up swearing a few times myself, but I try not to. All right, I need to grab something. I don't even know what droid I need because I haven't got enough. I can't remember which one unlocks the stupid rebirth. Until I get the stupid rebirth, I don't know which one I need because I didn't pay attention and I didn't keep my sheets organized. 350. I better just go get a droid. It makes a world of difference. Let me get like 4K. I should be able to buy some sort of garbage droid with that. Yeah, however long you want to play, you drop off, somebody else drops in, that's no problem at all. Just grab this guy. Man, you guys are flooding me with the friend requests today. No worries, Mr. DA. Mine, I feel your pain. I have the same issues. All right, already, all right, now I can open everything up. Now I can figure out what I need. That's the most important. All right, Mouse, Pit, and Gonk. There is Mouse. We'll grab him. Just saw something else, but out of the corner of my eye. And there's Gonk. Oh, it's everything. Everything I need. Let's get the gold pit. I mean, he still makes garbage for second, but he makes twice as much as the previous one, so. All right, put you to work. Throw you on. I'm ready for rebirth already. Of course, I get the gold one, then the diamond one pops up. It's not going to matter anyways. You know, you've got me so much already that I'm just going to smash up to a million here. We're going to be a million by the time I get over there, and I'm just going to get my droid, my first droid. Let's get CB23. Put you to work right away. Oh, I can't even put you to work because I don't have enough space for you to work. That's okay. I need another million for BB-8 anyways. $40K, $80K. Let's move you over somewhere else. I'll put CB23 to work there. Must have a few more worker spots to open up as well. Got to get that paint. That's important. 4K, 22.5. I think that's it. I don't think there's... Oh, some lounge spots. Let's get those lounge spots opened up. I'm going to need those pretty quick. Alright, I think that's everything I can possibly open up at this point. Let me go get my BB-8 and then we'll rebirth. You got something good off my bench. Nice. Okay. Let's rebirth here. Okay. I got to figure out which one I'm on here too. Let me get my list out here. I think it was on 2 last time. Mouse, Pit, and Gonk. Yeah, so I'm on 3 this time. Alright, and I'm going to bring up my Excel sheet here as well because I'm not using my computer today, so I can... for streaming, so I can use that for the Excel sheet. Let me just get that put up here. And what was I on? 3. Trying something different today. All right, so I open up a worker spot. Oh, and I get more quests. Perfect. Hopefully this isn't craft 40 droids, but even if it is... See, I don't get it, man. Every time I go to Rebirth, like this is what I could have used before, and then I could use craft 40 droids now, which wouldn't be a problem. Craft 3 rainbow droids. All right, so I am needing 2BB, R3, and the Senate hover cam. Let me just check and see if anything's down here. Oh, I can get that guy. That's decent. And I need 2BB in rainbow at the highest. So we'll take you for now. R3. Everything. Everything pours out at once. Oh, look at that. You're even paying attention to my screen more than I'm paying attention to my screen. All right. I think I unlocked one of my benches as well, so I better get that opened up. Open that up. There we go. Let's put a hat on you because I am going to need you all the way up the rainbow. I reorganized my my tracking sheet a little bit. We'll see if it works better this time for me. But instead of making it like instead of making them over and over and over again, I just put them in a list of what I need in order, and then marked if I need it again and what different variations I'm going to need. So we'll try it and we'll see. R3 I'm going to need as well for a little bit. Need to get it all the way up to rainbow as well. These early ones I end up chipping though all the time. Put everything to work. Yeah, brought me an R4 already because you know I'm going to need it. And we're going to need this guy as well up the rainbow. So let's just put a hat on you as well. And that hat is ridiculous. Rainbow Cyclograv. Oh, even better, R4 gold. Actually, let me. I got a rebirth here because it's going so fast. You're bringing me everything faster than I can even use it. You know, this is even better than having an alternate account. Just having somebody feed me stuff like crazy that knows what I need ahead of what I need. All right. Okay, let's open that up. Let's get this astromech as well. The more spots, the better. I guess I better put this guy on a mission too. No point in having him if I don't get those Nova crystals. All right. I got R5 in gold already, so I don't need that. Gonna need these guys as well. R4, R5, and R8 for this round. Oh, let me... There you go, Mr. DA. Put you to work. R5, put you to work. Man, it feels like I'm putting hats on everything here. Okay, I don't need this. Not you. This blueprint. We'll just throw some of this out here. Undertaker, there you go. 2BB, I already have a 2BB. I already have a B... No, I don't have a B1 battle. I don't think I need it yet. But I think I'm ready to... What am I missing? I just probably got to chip something up here. Yeah, the R8 in default I've got. But I don't even think I have it, actually. Let me take a look. I think that's what I'm missing. R8. There it is. I do not have it. Boom. Boom. Done. Put a cap on you as well. I think I'm just going to stick you in the lounge because you are a terrible earner. See, what do I got? 16 million? Oh yeah, I'm a ways off from buying that. We'll just rebirth right away. Oh yeah, those will be nice here shortly. Oh no, I've got some here. Let's get this. Let's get a couple of these. We'll just stick them in there. Buy them. Smash them in there. Rebirth now before you smash too much off my table. What do I need now? I need R9, B1 battle, B1 security, some of which is sitting here. I thought B1 battle. I think I just need to go sell a couple of these things that I'm not using as well. Let me just sell some of this garbage. Like, I don't need this guy anymore. Don't need this guy anymore. And Pit is somewhere. I don't know where Pit is, but I don't need Pit anymore either. Get rid of the ones I don't need. And as usual, I didn't pay attention to what I unlocked. There we go. That's what I unlocked. All right, we'll just put you to work. So the B1 battle I have. I need B1 security and the R9. Maybe I'll just smash up until I get enough for one of those big earners. Let me just throw these over the side because I've got those already somewhere. So I need those later on. I do need... Oh. Mr. DA, you're having problems, man. Worse problems than I'm having today. Oh, I need Gunrunner. No, I don't need Gunrunner. I need Gunrunner like way, way later on. Oh, that's a nice one. I'd like to get one of those. I'm going to need that at some point. I mean, you almost always need a Mecha Droid in there somewhere. Yeah, I do need a Mecha Droid at some point, so maybe I just smash up till I get that 348. I am on cycle 3 at the moment. Yeah, I can't quite afford it, but those are the ones I look for now, because like Mecha Droid and B2RP and R7 and Monowalker, those 4 I need for a whole bunch of different levels. So I try to find those early on in Rainbow, and then I just never need to look at them again. The ones you need for, because this one here, Mecha Droid, I need it for 4 different, oh, I'm only going to use it for 3 different levels, but 13, 16, and 19, I'm going to use it. B2RP is 14, 16, and 19. So those two are huge to have those ones. There's my R9, let's get that. I think this guy's just go to the lounge as well because he's a bit garbage. He's alright. I'll put a hat on him and we'll put him to work. He's better than some of the stuff I got, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is nice. I do need that Senate hover cam later, so let's put it to work. It'll make a whole lot more and I'll get rid of the other one. Sell you off. Put the hat on you instead. Brilliant. That's what I need. What am I missing? B1 security. I got the R9, but I need to chip him up. So let's just chip him up right away. I think he's this one here. Lots of chips. Might as well spend them. What do I need R9 all the way up to? I need just gold and diamond, so I might as well just upgrade them all the way. I wish you would leave the hat on them. I don't like that every time you upgrade them, it takes the hat off of them, and then you got to re-equip it again. Take you back. I don't know where that R9 ended up going, probably in the wrong spot. Yep, it did. Let's put these both in. That's the R5. This is the R9. Let's put you up top where you make a little bit more. Alright, so we're just missing the B1 security in gold. Oh, PDX Explorer. Do I need that guy? I don't. Yeah, I do need this guy, actually. That's a brilliant, right into my hands. PDX Explorer I need for 6 and 9. So that'll work out well. Put the hat on you as well. Put you to work. There we go. Look at all this good stuff you guys throw out here like crazy. War drummer, you're smash my bench like crazy. Let's get up. I'll get a between the two of me on your bench and you on my bench. We should have enough. I can buy that Mecha Droid here shortly, and then I'll smash him up because he's going to be a huge earner. A huge earner, and I need him for so long that it's a good investment early game. Even if it does take 5 hours of crafting. I don't remember how much he was, but probably about that much. No, 348. Man, he's pricey. It's going fast though. Yeah, so I'm excited for that extra companion. I think that'll help a lot, but we'll have to see. As long as it lets you stack like 2 pickaxe droids, then I'll be happy. All right, that should be enough. While we wait for that B1 security to pop up. I'll go get some of this splash. And you guys are making me so much money, I don't even know what to do with it. Oh, there's my B1 security right there. Grab him. Get that guy in Rebirth as soon as I can. I think it was gold I needed though. Yep. Let me go chip him fast. Do I need him higher? I need him all the way up the rainbow. Let's do it. I think he earns all right anyways. Yeah, he's all right. Not too terribly bad, so we'll do that. Okay, now I got so much cash. I better buy something else with it before I rebirth. I see there's an amp walker out there. 64 million. That's, I need to, what's here? 228, 180. Oh, that load lifter is a nice one, huh? So I think I'll go smash your bench. Once I get 300 million, I'll grab that. I'll grab that one, and then I'll rebirth, and then I'll have another good worker droid in there. Plus, I like that load lifter, man. He's one of the coolest looking ones. In my opinion, I like him. I like him. I like his big, long, gangly arms. All right, another 85 million. I'm hoping it's only 116. If that's only 116 for that companion, that seems like a really sweet deal. All right, another 50 million. So fast. There we go. That's enough for the load lifter. Buy that. Just throw it there for a moment, and then let's rebirth right away before you smash up too much more credit. What do I get this time? Worker spot, which I'm sure I can afford already. Boom. Let me just swap some of these things around. Let me get rid of that. Not you. I want to get rid of you. Because there's another rainbow sitting there. No point in having that one. We'll just throw that in there for right now. I hate that thing always... Oh, I can already rebirth. Look at that pre-planning. We'll just go. We'll go fast. All right, an astromech this time. Okay, now I'm missing some things. R4 and R5 I have. Oh, look at this guy's already ready to go, man. You crafted him up for me. And you are a terrible earner. R3. Still need the R3, don't I? 2, 5, and 8, yeah. R4, let's make you a companion. So R4 I'm going to need all the way up the rainbow. R5 I'm also going to need up the rainbow. So let's take them both up all the way. I'm pretty sure I got enough chips for that already. Put that hat on you as well so I don't forget. You know, I would love a perk where you could buy it and it would just auto flag the droid that said you still needed it. So like it would just kind of like automatically put the hat on it for you. That would be brilliant. Okay, so that's the R4. The R5 I think is stuck in here. R8. I'm sure I had an R5. That's R3, no. R3. R4. Not up here. All right. I swore I had one. Maybe not. No, I had to have had one. Ah, here he is. Right in front of me. No, that's R9. There. There we go. Perfect. Okay. The last place you look. We'll take him up the rainbow as well. The problem is I put that hat on him and then I forget that I forget which level I need him at. So then I end up 569 million already. Man. Okay, we'll take you then. For sure, we'll throw you on a bench. Brilliant. He went on the bench, yes. And 233. I think I'm going to skip the IG, actually. I think we'll take you. I don't know if I need you. I do need an amp walker at 16, so we might as well take you as well. Let's throw you on the bench. All right, let's just rebirth there. Got lots of extra cash, but if I don't go, I'll stay here forever, and you guys will knock it up to the billions. All right, a battle slot. That one up. What do I need here? R8, R9, and B1 battle. I've got all of those. I just need to chip them up again. That was the R8. No, that was the R3. Those are the two I just did. All right. R8, I need you up to rainbow as well. I may end up running out of chips here if I'm chipping everything up. This guy's pretty cheap though. I got spots, so I'll put you to work. R8, now I need the R9. Is that it? Yes. Also up the rainbow. No, diamond. Hold on. What do I need him at? Oh, he's good. I don't need to touch you. Put you back to work. I don't want to spend money on you if I don't have to. B1 battle. Got you in here somewhere. B1 battle needs to go to diamond. And then we're ready already. Oh man, you guys are smashing out all these things for me. I think this is the last level I need him on as well. B1 battle, I need him at 7. Yeah, so we'll just put you to work, but I can sell you off afterwards. All right, 298 million. Let's buy something, huh? So we don't waste it all. There was that 336. Let me just smash up to 336. Oh no, even better. Cycle grab. Do I need a cycle grab? I don't think I do, actually. Oh, at 20 I do. I'll take him. How much was he? 360. All right. That should be pretty fast. Oh yeah, super fast. Look at that. Ridiculous. Oh, come on. Rebirth again. Quick. Guess I'm gonna have to clear up some of these workbenches now. This is getting messy. Alright, a worker station. Which you probably already have given me enough to open, yes. What do I need next? Man, you guys are the best workers ever. R3 and 2BB, both in rainbow, and I've got them. I just need to chip them up. R3 was down here. R3 goes to rainbow as well. Yeah, 2BB is to rainbow as well. I'm gonna have to get a whole team of you guys and we'll just do like a speed run one day and just see how fast we can actually run this whole thing up. I think this is where I need him last anyways. Level 8. So we'll just put you back to work, no hat on you. You know, like how fast we can run up to like 8, like up to 20, so it's like up to a rebirth amount. See how quick we would end up doing it. That is back-to-back Nova Crystals. 2 times in a row. Brilliant. Four Nova Crystals. That makes up for not doing the previous Nova Crystal for crafting 40 droids. Put you to work as well. Already 343 million. Guess I better buy something else, huh? I'll buy you. Oh, this stupid thing sucks them in from so far away. Well, the first time ever I'm short on cash. Tick, tick. Not anymore. That fast. Alright, I'm sure you guys have some of my stuff crafted up already. I better go put it to work. Okay, an astromech station. Alright. Let's put you to work. What can I get rid of here? Well, let's make you my companion, and then we don't need to get rid of anything. We'll just put you to work. Got this guy. We'll throw you on. Already got this guy crafted up. Do I have extra spots? 50 million. I'll get that in a second. We'll put you to work there. Man, that's so fast. 50 million. Let's move you over that spot. Put you to work there. Throw you up on that bench now. You guys are like the dream team here. So fast. It's so fast. Thank you very much. Let's put you to work right away. And we're ready to rebirth. I don't know what I needed, but I've got it. That's why I like, when I go in there, I like going and doing the, like, just take them all the way up to the max level if you've got the chips. That way you don't even have to think about it when you come back. Okay, now we find some new stuff. Ground, mech, and track R. Finally found some new things that I don't have. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get 10 billion here momentarily. Oh man, you guys. I feel like you don't even have anything to do in your own bases if you're spending all your time in mine. See, this is way better than the crafting speed update. See this, my chat is keeping up with me or not here. You guys are crazy. Yeah, if you don't get the Beskar BB, but how much did it cost? The Beskar BB is what to move up to Beskar? Like 5,000 or 8,000? That's 400 a second. That's 24 a second. I'm just gonna put you in the lounge. I think I can sell you, but. $5K. Oh, it takes a while. That's right. What I end up doing is I end up going, I run those missions in the back, making sure I have BB-8. Okay, I hit the scrap bench a bunch, and when the Beskar runs come out, I grab everything that's, oh, that's nice. Don't quite have enough for it yet, but I will shortly. And like if anything rare, Beskar and Rainbow comes out, I just take those off and I just smash them out. Hey, no problem, Raven. Thank you very much for all of the help. You guys all smashing my stuff has managed to get me up so high, so fast. It's not even funny. I come to the first stumbling block is these, when they throw you out these kind of like unicorn droids, the track R and the ground mech. Yeah, and you're welcome in anytime I'm playing, and there's extra spots. But when you have a whole group of people, I mean, for sure it makes it super easy for me because all you guys just hover around my base, which is absolutely awesome. Makes my life super easy. I feel bad. Here I am just smashing out 20 rebirths in like 3 and a bit hours. Oh, look out. I think it's time also to go up to the 10 billions here, but you guys just smash out so many rebirths so fast. And then I feel bad for you guys like the War Drummer there where you're stuck waiting for your one Beskar BB. This guy to work, and then I'll go over to your bench and smash out yours as well. What can I get rid of over here? I must be able to get rid of something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think we should do one where I set it up for, we just decide we're gonna do a speed run. I get a full lobby, I super rebirth, and we just run it out like crazy. All right, I'm gonna go over to your bench. I'm at the point now where I need to get 10 billion twice because it's time to open up those other missions there. I'm making enough now. It's not going to take very long at all to get 10 billion. Oh, I'm halfway there. I did a race with Demon Slayer a while back. We just went up to 12. We didn't get all the way to SRB. He destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. But it was fun. I played the game wrong because we had a rule. We basically said, you know, no helping each other, and nobody helping us, right? Nobody helps each other, nobody helps us. We just do it completely 100% on our own, so it's fair. And I hung myself up. I decided to go for like a rainbow monowalker and something else early game. So I spent a lot of time crafting those up. Well, he just went through and just focused on getting the droids he needed to move up fast. So he ended up destroying me on that front. He just plowed through them and got up higher. And then, yeah, by the time I needed credits, I had the droids in place. But you don't really need those. You don't really need those until you get up higher than 12 anyways, because I was flush with cash. So, hey, Tigo, you're more than welcome. Raven just dropped out, so there's an open spot right now, and you can jump in. I'm just going to go straight to 20 billion because that's enough to open up both those two missions. Still haven't seen that ground mech or track R yet. I don't know what the deal with those two are. They are kind of like unicorns that just pop up. You need them for 10 and 12. That's the only two levels I need them. But I find that the epics are always the worst for me because they don't come up that often. And you don't need them for very long. There's another one, Ball Core. I've got them already, but I think Ball Core, you need them at level 12 and level 12 only. Strike Orb, I need them at 15 only. Amp Walker at 18 only. A few weird unicorns. That's why I restructured my list to see if it makes it better. Oh yeah, perfect. And it worked out. You just got the opening. All right, then we'll get both of these running now. There we go, full lobby again. All right, I just need those goofy ground mech and track R. What do I just need them defaults now, but I'll need them to gold, but I'll get enough gold anyways. I'm already at 582 chips. Oh, there's a mono walker. Let's buy that guy because we're going to need him. Pretty sure I need an Opti Strike, but even if I don't need the Opti Strike, he's a wicked earner. All right, so I don't need cash. All I need now is droids. Yeah, I gotta structure this in a way that I'm really paying attention to these weird unicorns. The Amp Walker I'm good on, the Ball Core I'm good on. The ground mech and the track R I'm not though. Although I think they'll be easier to find than your Beskar BB. That one's gonna hold you up for a bit, I think. Yeah, I think maybe I'll have to set that up and pre-plan. We could do like two streams. One where we just like I do one where I'm just going as fast as I can and you guys are just throwing stuff at me, kind of like you're doing today actually, and we just smash it all the way up. And one where it would take a bit more coordination, but to get 6 of us where we all super rebirth simultaneously, and then we can help each other out and whatever. Like no favoritism, but I mean like maybe not scrapping for people, but maybe helping them beat up their droids and such and feeding each other droids. So we're actively helping each other get droids and things, but just see how fast we can get up to another like 20 super rebirth or something. I mean, of course there'll be some unfairness because some people will have more perks and more benefits than others, but let's see how quickly we can get up there. Oh, there's my ground mech. I'm going. happens. Sometimes I get when I pick up a droid or like a blueprint, it gets all laggy on me for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Let me just smash this guy up so he doesn't pop up on my radar anymore. All right, that one's done. Still not refreshed. I feel like it refreshes faster when you stare at it, which is not the way it should be. Isn't it the saying, like when a watched pot never boils? Oh, you got the gold KX for me. I already got the flawless, but if you've got the gold KX, that's wicked. I'll come grab it if you don't need it. I think I'm missing that one. Oh, look at that. Let me check. I think am I missing the gold KX? I don't want to steal a good droid from you if you don't. If I don't need to. Oh, I got the gold KX already. I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it, but I've got a gold KX already. I'm not missing the droid, so. Oh, you got it already as well? All right, because I'll be just using it for being a decent earner. But I could put that flawless sparkle on it at least. Man, I wish I was streaming, man. I just about lost it when I saw it. I was kind of like AFK, and I recorded it. I saved the clip afterwards, but I recorded it so that I'd have it. But man, I can't believe the first time I get it, and it's flawless. I've never had a droid. The first time I crafted, I don't have 100. I'm just like 2 hits short of 1.2 billion. There we go. 1.2 billion. All right. Let me get a splash here. Yeah, it was like 2 hits. I've never ever got a flawless ever on the first droid, and to get it on that one, like arguably the one of the toughest droids, because it's the best of the 2 battle droids at that high level, and to get it on the very first time I got it, man, I was stoked. That was brilliant. A brilliant score. And the fact that I was paying attention, because I was to even pick it up, because I was in a private lobby with just me. I was just like basically AFK the whole time, just grinding out credits, and I would look up every once in a while and see what was on the bench. And I saw that guy, and then like immediately afterwards, there was the IG in Beskar as well. Like 3 droids later. Yeah, I had the Beskar IG. I didn't pick it up yesterday because all I needed was credits, and I was already at 19, just going to 20, and I'm like, man, I don't want to spend like a huge chunk of change on the IG because I already had it already. I should have though, because I might have got a flawless in that as well. All right, Mr. DA, you're looking for low. If we find low, let Mr. DA know. He's low on low. All right, I gotta find a hole for this guy as well once we're done here. Who's garbage out here? There's gotta be, oh yeah, there's a number, a 10 per second. That's just gonna change the whole dynamic of my game here. When you go from 10 per second to like 14,000 a second. Man, these guys take forever though, huh? Oh, you got low, okay. I just saw it in the game chat there, so no worries. No worries, Mr. DA. Take care, man. Thanks for jumping in. All right, First things first, let's put the flawless tint on it. There we go. Let's equip that. So it's got a bit of a sparkle. Let's move him here so you can see it a bit better. B1 battle, I'm pretty sure. I'll just put you in the lounge, but I'm pretty sure I can sell you off. Let's get him so he's not in the glow over there. Let's put you to work. Oh, there's B2RP, which I need later. Yeah, look at that sparkle on him. That's quite nice, huh? A flawless beast. Alright, so I'm still missing that ground mech. It is killing me here. Or Trackar. I got the ground mech. I'm missing the Trackar. What else am I got here? 5 epic droids. No worries, I'll get that eventually. Eliminate 3 players. Well, I'm not going to do that, but I can. Later on, I will just respawn a few times. I won't do it just yet. I don't even know if I've unlocked the jetpack yet. If I've unlocked the jetpack, I'll go respawn. Yeah, it's level 7 is the jetpack. Let's just get that done right now. Where is it? Where is it? Respawn. There we go. Respawn. Once. Twice. 3 times. All right. Easy completion. Now I'll just go grab a jetpack back. Rerun these as well. You never know, I might get that Beskar BB for you. I don't know if I need that guy though. B1 heavy, maybe. Let me take a look. B1 heavy. Do I need a B1 heavy? I do not need a B1 heavy, so I'll just leave it there. No point in crafting it up if I don't need it at this point. Oh, there's my Trackar. Demon Slayer, how you doing, man? Don't have a spot to put this guy. I don't even have a spot to put him to work, but let's put him in the lounge. Throw you on there. Bounce, bounce. He's a quick, fast one. All right. I'm just going to Rebirth right away. I've got billions, but what can I do? All right, what do I unlock? That's all right, man. Once you use your blueprints up, if there's a space, you're more than welcome to jump in later. We got a full lobby right now, anyway, so you'd have to wait a little bit. Look at that, 1 point something billion already. Let me throw this guy in the lot in there then. What do I need this time? I think I should be, I don't know, everything new here. B2 heavy, B2 super, and a utilitech. Let me see what's out here. Nothing. I've got all these spots used up already. B2 heavy, B2 super, and a utilitech. Oh, amp walker, thank you. I've got an amp walker already. Yeah, we might be. I've got a mecha droid. Oh, there's a utilitech. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're definitely on the same one then. I'm running out of space for everything here. Okay, we'll keep our eyes open for you and for me. I didn't even check to see what was behind the shed here. I always forget to do that and see. Just garbage. Not garbage, but nothing I'm going to take. Oh, if I could get this Rick, but in a gold variant, then I'd have all the golds. Okay, I gotta put you to work somewhere now, huh? Don't think I need B1 security anymore. I needed him at 8. I'm already past 8, so let's just stick him in the lounge. Throw you out to work. Oh, there's the Beskar run coming up. Oh, there's a B2 heavy. Did you have your B2 heavy already, Mr. DA, or no? I need it, you need it, but I got the last one. I got the Utilitech. So if you want to have this one, I'll give you this one. We can trade. We can go one for you, one for me. I don't want to be greedy and take all of the good ones. I don't think I need anything else out of here for my flawless. You got it? All right. I'll take that one then. Oh, you're behind me. Oh, you're missing. I'm only missing one gold, and then I'll have all the golds for the mythics. I'm missing quite a few rainbows and quite a few Beskars still, and quite a few diamonds. Oh, you need track. Oh, yeah, you're one level behind me then. All right. And I need all these, the B2 Heavy, B2 Super, and Utilitech for several levels. This guy's a keeper anyways, he'll earn good. Pretty sure I can get rid of whatever that is, B1 Battle or B1 Security there, 20 a second. Not going to need him for very much longer, if at all. Got to do some cleaning house here shortly. Get up a little bit higher, I might start to find Beskars in my runs. Rainbow Rick and Diamond Snow Mouse and the Diamond Load Lifter. I don't need a Beskar B2RP. I've got a Rainbow B2RP, which is enough for any of the ones I'm going to, any of the levels I'm going to. So if somebody wants it for credits, it's much better for them. Although, and B2RP is one of the ones I already have Flawless in, so I'm not even worried about crafting it up either. He's one of my 2 legendary Flawless. Put you to work there. Actually, let's put a hat on you as well, so I don't accidentally... I don't think there's any way I'm accidentally selling this guy anyways, because he's such a big earner. But you never know. Alright, so what have I got? I am... Okay, all I'm missing is the B2 Super at this point, in default. I'll take whatever I can get, but default is all I need. Oh, I got all my collectibles. We won't collect those ones just yet, though. Yeah, after about 19, you start getting them more frequent, and usually in about the epic variety in the missions. So maybe once I get up there, we'll find that Beskar BB. There's a B2RP. Rainbow if anybody needs that. See an orb walker down there. I don't think I need that. I got an Opti Strike. I've got a B2RP. I got a BB9. I'm missing an R7. R7, a Strike Orb, a Proto Roller. I don't need them right away. I'm going to need them, just not right away. Got to keep my eyes out for those. Let me go get a splash here. Well, there's the R7. Look at that. I open my mouth and it just arrives. I don't know why I didn't start streaming 10 years ago. This makes my life so much easier, huh? I'll use up this splash before I go throw it on the desk up there. Oh, I gotta put you somewhere though, huh? I do need you again. Gonna have to do some housekeeping because I got a bunch of garbage that needs to be removed. Alright, that'll be the Mono Walker. I got the R7, B2RP, Proto Roller, Strike Orb. I think if I get the Proto Roller in Rainbow, well, I mean, I'll take whatever. Proto Roller only needs to be Diamond, but I need a Proto Roller, a Strike Orb, and if I get this, whatever it is, B2 Super or B2 Heavy, is whatever I'm going to, I forget which one I need now. Oh, you got the Diamond Load Lifter, nice. I don't think I have the Diamond Load Lifter. I'm still missing a few. I haven't been diligently focusing on my mythics. They're just coming as they come, right? Yeah, the B2 Super is the one I'm still missing. Yeah, at that point I'll be able to fly up. If I get that B2 Super, then I just need that Strike Orb and that Proto Roller, and man, I don't think I'll have to stop. Oh, there is an Optipod somewhere in there. I missed the Optipod. Alright, I should have some more splash ready by now. That'll finish this guy off. Just need to find a home for him. Thank you very much, you guys. Alright, what can I get rid of? What is a low earner here? This guy's hat's so big, I can't even tell. Oh, you got an Optipod for me? This guy's hat's so big, I can't even tell what it is. Senate Hovercam. I think I am done with him. I needed him for 10. Well, I think I needed him to get to 10. I've already got to 10. So yeah, I'm past him. There we go. You're going to get sold. Oh, look at that. There's a Proto Roller and an Optipod. Okay, we'll throw one in here. We'll throw you on there. Okay, so Proto Roller I've got, Optipod I've got, Strike Orb is the only thing I'm missing other than this B2 Super. B2 Super is holding me up. The other ones I've got time for. And this is like 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm already to 10. A little less. I mean, that's how long I've been streaming. I didn't rebirth right away, but fairly quickly I did. And I'm pretty much lined up that I can just slam up a whole bunch here in a second. Thank you very much. Got to find another thing to get rid of here. 120 BDX Explorer, 32. Do I need this guy anymore? I'm very confident I don't need ER8. I needed it for 7. We're going to sell you off. I don't need to jump up and down. I just need to sell you off. One more on there. And I got to finish that R7 up top as well. Yeah, I find that the epics, man, it's always the epics that hold me up. I don't seem to ever have problems with legendaries, or the rares and the commons come pretty fast, but man, the epics always hold me up. Oh, I got glitches. You lose all your blueprints you had laying around. I hate when that happens. Or like sometimes I change lobbies and I forget that I had something good laying out. That always pisses me off as well when I'm not paying attention. Well, there's a mecha droid. All stuff I've got already. Alright, get this guy done. By the time I get this guy done in the R7, I hope that B2 Super's there. Oh, you got your Mythic Basker. So you're all happy now. Yeah, you got to make those sacrifices sometimes. Like yesterday when I got one of my Mythic droids, I'm just there was things I wanted still in my blueprint locker, but I started just throwing them out. All right. 120. Do I need BDX Explorer anymore? I need it for 6 and 9 so we can sell you off. Oh, what is that wonderful toy? Well, I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll take that guy. I've already got a rainbow one crafted up, but you can't go wrong with that guy. You know what? There is going to be one thing that's going to drive me crazy about having 2 droid companions, is that I'm just going to end up hitting my droid companions in the head. There's gonna be like one droid in front of me that's blocking my pickaxe, and one behind me blocking my view. I can see it already. I'm going to end up at this point where you've got to position yourself super careful just so you can actually hit your craft bench. Because they're always going to be in the way. Hopefully they make them follow a little farther behind. Yeah, I know. You got to be very strategic about where you're at so you're not hitting anybody else and kill them. Look how fast that was. That was ridiculous. Oh, there's a rainbow monowalker. I'm starting to get. I've got enough in my base now. I'm starting already to get a lot of rainbows in the epic and legendary variety up here. So it shouldn't be too long. Oh, you guys are killing me. How efficient you are at. Let me go get some of this. Yeah, I don't know how you get 6 people in here all at once without killing each other, because you're going to end up accidentally pickaxing each other. It barely fits 4. You might be able to get a 5th one in. A 6th one I think is going to be super tough. Man, that's some teamwork though. Oh, I think I'm hitting the droid. There we go. Yeah, because even there, like the droid, you got to be very strategic, because I kept hitting your BB9 in the head. But at least the good thing is when you see that the number disappears, you can tell that the pickaxe is not hitting the bench anymore. Oh, you guys are outstanding. What is my low earner here? I'm running out of low earners. Oh, I need to keep you those, but you're going to go in the lounge. Yeah, if you hit the pipe, it's a decent spot as well to get to the side. Put you to work. Man. Gotta find a home for you. Yeah, I don't think, like, you can get around to about here, and then when you get to, like, here, it doesn't hit anymore. It just kind of bounces. It doesn't actually do a hit. Somewhere in the back here. I don't think it works. I'm looking. I'm rerunning my missions all the time. I've got a bunch of stuff up back here as well if you guys need it. 2 B1 heavies and a rainbow mono walker. I don't need any of this. If I can get that B2 Super, I think it opens up another astromech to run another mission. Okay, who can I get rid of up here? 400, 136. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of you. 2 BB. Do I need you? No, at 8 was the highest I needed it. Let's just sell you off. I'll just put you to work in there. Oh, I got some garbage there as well. What else do I have down here? Oh, there's a gold ground mech. I got a ground mech, but I need a gold. What do I need? I need a gold one later? I do. Might as well craft that guy up while I'm waiting for that super, which just does not want to show up. Alright, we'll just sell the other one out of here. We'll put you there instead. Alright, just taking a look at what is there. Hey John, I'm doing good. How about yourself? Well, strike orb. I do need a strike orb later on. I'm going to save it because this is kind of a low level one. I'm going to save it for right now because I might be able to use it later. I'm just going to look around and see. Oh, there's a gun runner. I do need a gun runner, don't I, at some point? Like for level 20 or something. No, for level 22. 22, I need a Beskar gun runner, and I am not going to 22. So there's no point in me grabbing that one. Don't need that, don't need that. I'm going to crop this guy up, and this may be my lucky flawless. You never know. This is one of my nemesis of my rare flawless ones. My three nemesis I have: the ARG, the BU4D, and the Ball Core. Yes, it eludes me once again. Oh, there's the low you were looking for earlier, but have now. All right, what do I got down below here? I think I've got everything. Oh no, there's one that's not that great of an earner. Let's do one swap here. Let's grab this first. Chips only this time. That's okay. I can't complain. I got my 4 Nova crystals for the day already, so I can't complain too much about that. R3 is toast. I do not need you anymore. Sell you. We'll just push you up top for a second. Yeah, it is wicked. I love the flawless paint, and it looks good. Rakesh is in here. He's got like the full flawless. He's got the full 50, so it's absolutely stunning and brilliant. 4.5. What else I got? I'm going to take this guy. I don't need him, but he's a good earner. It'll pay off later when I try to push to 20, so I might as well while we're waiting for that B2 super. I can't believe how long they take sometimes, those epics, man. They just really frustrating. Oh, there you are. You're on. Yeah, I'm missing you today with your super flawless base. Oh, no worries. If somebody jumps out, you're more than welcome to jump in. They need to start making a bigger lobby, huh? Where you can get 12 people in there. I mean, it would be really good for times like this, but I can imagine in just a general public lobby, the amount of grief would be crazy. Yeah, you're not getting the track R. It took me a bit for the track R in the ground mech, but now you'll be stuck with the B2 Super as well. B2 Heavy, B2 Super, and 7 more only. I don't know. I don't know if you were on my stream earlier, but last night I got a Beskar KX. The first one I ever got, I crafted it, and I got the Flawless the very first time. So I got my KX in Flawless on a Beskar droid. There's my B2 Super. Sorry, gotta go. But that's the first time ever. Oh, thank you very much. That's the first time ever I've got a Flawless on my very first time, and it couldn't have been a better droid to get it on, man. To have that, to have it on the Legendary there was brilliant. Okay, yeah. Man, I was so stoked for that last night. It was absolutely brilliant. I was so happy about that. Yeah, they need to make like a 12-person lobby. Yeah, I think that's got me up to like 31 now. I still got a ways to go, but I started like yesterday. I paid a lot of attention to just hunting Flawless as well. I just, while I was grinding up, I kind of took turns. I would throw a droid that I hadn't had before on, and then I would go grind up like a half a trillion, like 500 billion, and then I would go back and I'd grind out a droid. I just ground up a whole bunch of the ones like the BB9s, just ones I hadn't had Flawless in, looking for them. I didn't manage to find it, but on anything other than that one. That one I was just doing because I didn't have that droid before. All right, one more opened up here. Okay, we need to put this guy to work over there. Let me just go get my 10 billion so I can start that mission as well. We can find you your Beskar BB. Yeah, I should have picked it up in hindsight, because I mean the chance of you finding it is so rare, and you might as well take it for Flawless. I should have, because at the end of the day, I ended up with way more than I needed in the way of credits anyways. It was a foolish mistake not to grab it, honestly. Yeah, that's what I had. Oh, you get the Flawless in groups. I got the two Beskar Mythics in a group, but the Flawless in a group. So I'm destined to get a Flawless soon then. What's this guy? 1.68. We're just going to put you in the lounge. I don't even have room in the lounge. Okay, time to clear stuff out. What do I need for my next one? And then we'll go clear stuff out. Oh, I did need a rainbow ball core. Did I sell ball core? I don't think I did. Thought I had a rainbow ball core. You know, I could have had a rainbow ball core and I could have sold it already, because I do that. No, it was BDX Explorer I sold. It wasn't ball core. So I am missing the rainbow ball core. Let me craft the track R up to gold as well. Let's get that done and out of the way. Then I got to go clean house because I got a mess in there. I think that's all I need him in is gold. Yeah, both of them, and then I'm done with them. Oh, there's a ball core. I'll take it. I got enough chips I can chip it up. Thank you very much. I got to clear a bench, I guess. Let me go clear out a bunch of stuff. This guy I do not need. B1 security, pretty sure he's done. I needed him at 8. We can get rid of him. R5, definitely don't need it. Needed it at 9. B1 battle, needed it at 7. Need those two still. Need you still. Let's put you in the lounge as well. All right. I'm gonna get some splash. Haven't even bothered to get myself a pickaxe droid yet. I should do that. I guess I can get R2 up here and I can take that R7 as a pickaxe droid. I don't really need a pickaxe droid with all you guys helping though. It's even better than a pickaxe droid. Pickaxe droid gives me like 7 off. You guys are giving me like 25 off. So, John, how much do I think the new ones will be? I don't have any idea about the 2 for the critical and hit and increased value. But, and this could be totally wrong and it could be totally photoshopped, but Blazing Frenzy, who's associated with Blazing Studios, who's responsible for this game with Fode, I saw somebody make a post where that person had put 116 with an asterisk behind it, and they're surmising that that means that the companion will be 116 Nova crystals. But there's no context, there's no anything else. I don't even know if that post is legitimate because I couldn't find anything from Blazing Frenzy that actually said that. It could have been just completely photoshopped and put in there. But I'm going to gamble that it's 116. It could be totally wrong. I'm just thinking that's what it is. And I didn't spend any of my Super Rebirth this morning. I didn't spend any of my Nova crystals. So just in the anticipation that it's going to cost more. The other ones I don't think are going to be too terribly expensive. I think the first ones will be just like everything else. It'll probably be 1 to 10 for the low levels, and then they'll just get progressively more expensive, I imagine, as they go up. But right now, I'm just not spending any crystals because I'd like to save them up because you just never know. Yeah, that's a possibility. And yeah, I have no idea. And like I said, it could be completely photoshopped. It could be somebody just going for clicks and views as well. So I have no idea. Because I wasn't able to independently confirm that that's what he had actually posted. What did I need? This isn't rainbow, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so no external confirmation, no validation on that. Totally some random TikToker posting TikToks that I can't validate. So it could be all garbage. But I was a little shocked 116 too, because I think that's incredibly cheap. Okay, B2 Super I have. I just need to chip him up once. So I don't even need you anymore, do I? That was the last time. Ball Core Rainbow. Yeah, he was the unicorn. Ball Core Rainbow for this level and this level only. We'll just put you in the lounge. Yeah, I feel the same way. It does feel very cheap. Feels like it should be more than that. All right, we'll just chip you up and we'll move up one more level as well. Still got a decent amount of chips. But I think I'm in good shape now for just about everything moving up. Just need a few credits here. 3.4. Let me, I don't know where my empty slot is, but we put you to work there. Yeah, and they might do something where there's a primary droid and a secondary droid where the primary droid has a certain amount of earning and the second one doesn't. But I mean, or maybe you can just have like one normal droid and one iconic droid. I don't know. Oh, there's... Hey, Mr. DA, you were looking for Utilitech and stuff. Because I've got a Utilitech already. But War Drummer just dropped one off right in front of their base, right in front of their scrap table. Are you still looking for that Utilitech? Because if you don't want it, I'll take it. But I've got one already that I can chip up. So I don't want to steal it from you if you're completely missing one. Oh, you got it in rainbow? All right. because I need it again, but I need it up to rainbow, and I just got a default. So yeah, you don't need it. If you don't need it, I'll take it. Oh, I need 225 million. I don't have that, but your bench is going to give me all that in about 3 seconds. All right, I'll take it. I got open spots up there as well. I don't think I need it just yet, but might as well be prepared. Okay, let's cycle these and see if we get you. Actually, I think I'm going to change things up here a little bit. But I need 3.8 billion. Oh, come on, give me 3.8 billion so I can. There we go. Open this up. Let's move you over. Oh, I already got the ball core. Thank you. I just chipped it up. You're like 3 minutes too late. I had lots of chips and he was cheap, but I appreciate it. Okay, let me do a bunch of swapping here. I'm going to make you my companion. Well, first I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and I'm going to put some sparkle on you. And then I'm going to make you my companion. Actually, I'm going to put a hat on you as well. Get you a good hat so I don't sell you off by mistake. It's got to be something big. Oh yeah, this one here. That'll stand out. Make you my pickaxe companion. Let's move you over to the other side. Let's grab you. Yeah, this game is maddening. Like right after you chip something up or right after you rebirth. Sometimes it's maddening and sometimes it's brilliant. Like yesterday where I like literally willed a rainbow monowalker off my board here and boom, the rainbow monowalker was there. Let me just put you in the lounge for a second there, little pickaxe buddy. Oh yeah, man, I'm super excited. Those were hard ones to get, huh? All right, let's put you to work. Actually, I should have left you as my buddy. Do I have more work spots? I think I do, actually. Let me get another one. Who else do I want? We'll get C-3PO because he's a big earner. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. DJ Rex, you're kind of worthless, but whatever. I think I have a spot for you. Don't want to plug too many in there yet. Oh, a Motrack and Diamond as well. Yeah, I got one more to max on my pickaxe, but I just don't want... Let me check and see before I grab them. If I've got it in Diamond and somebody else needs it, then I'd rather give it to them. But I don't know. I don't honestly know if I've got Motracks. Yeah, I've got Motracks and Diamond. If somebody needs a Motrax and Diamond, he's a sweet earner. If nobody wants him, I'll take him, but I'll leave him there for now because I have him, right? I'd rather have somebody get the perks out of it. Okay. You are where I want you to be. Let's swap for a second and let's run these missions. Yeah, there's a few that I need there. There's a few I need, but that isn't one of them. So I don't want to take it if it's not. If somebody else is missing that mythic droid and they need it, I'd rather they go and get it. Let me get this up one level. Boom. Alright. Strike orb. I am missing the strike orb. It is a holding point, isn't it? I need a strike orb, Tigo, if you got one. It like literally just popped up right in front of me. Boom, need the strike orb. I think I got a spot to put this guy even. Yes, I do. What do I have in here? Oh, I do have a strike orb here. So I do have a strike orb. but it's default. If you got something better, I'll take it. If you don't have it, I'll just craft this guy up. Somebody got the Motrax, that's good. All right, like 9 billion, so I can open up that other worker spot. Oh, you did? Perfect. I'll come grab it, Tigo. I'm just going to get my 9 billion. There it is. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Throw that on the bench. We'll open this one up. This guy will be quick. Quick-ish. What did I need the strike orb in rainbow? So then I'll just chip it up a couple. Better than going up from the very basic one that I had. Yeah, I knew I was needing it. I was looking ahead when I said I needed it, but just as you said that, that's exactly the level I needed it on, right here. All right, now I can... I think I can rebirth... Oh, no, I need a rainbow, right? 21 billion. I'll see if I can get it up there as fast as you're getting the... As fast as you're getting me 21 billion, I'll see if I can get this guy chipped up. There we go. All right, and I'm back in time. Oh, I think you're going to have it instantly here. Boom, rebirth. I should be in good shape now. I think I've got just about everything I need. Yeah, I'm going to be golden from now on. Let me just stick you in the lounge. Where's my R7 guy? Thank you, my companion. Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm listening. I'm trying something new today, but and it seems to be working better for me than it has in the past. But I'm all ears. Anything that makes it easier and faster, I'm all for. Especially from somebody that's got over 1,000 of them. That's a good idea, huh? Just pull, every time I see an epic, just pull the epic off. Because it's always the epics that always hold me up. Everything else seems to be really easy. Yeah, if I could just remember to keep picking them up every once in a while so I don't lose them. I need to buy that extra blueprint slot as well. Buy the extra blueprint slot and buy those extra lounge spots so I can either stow them away or craft them and just stick them there. All right, I'm way over what I need now. All right, I should be in good shape here as well. Yeah, it's just cash at this point. Okay, so I need to open a few things up here. Because I am 21 billion to open that last spot up. Where is my BB-8? I think he's on a bench somewhere, isn't he? I don't know where I put him. I'm back to running around looking for my droids again because I don't know what I do to them. Yeah, it's a really good strategy, actually. I think I'm going to start doing that. Just start pulling them off. Start pulling them off and just putting them away. And figure it out later. Man, I am absolutely terrible at doing this, huh? Where do I put BB-8? Did I run him on a mission? I don't think so. Okay, it's not my droid. Where did I put him? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You don't have to craft them. I'm just worried that I'll get so many. Cause you look at my base, I got so many things down there laying around. That's not BB-8, is it? No. What have I done with my droid? Man, there's nothing that... I'm going to go slower this time. Look around. I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see him. He's not on this workbench. There he is. Man, I'm telling you. Okay, let's get this opened up now as well. Do I have a good droid to put in there? I'll put you over there. Yeah, I'll try that next time. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take every epic I see and throw them either... Like you said, you just throw it temporarily, and you can look at it, and if you don't need it, well, then toss it off, but you don't even think about it. Just grab them. Yeah, I can imagine you have given it an unnecessary amount of thought. All right. Oh, there's a BB-9. I'm just going to throw you off to the side right now. All right. I already got enough to open you up. Run you. Run you. Okay, BB-8 is up here. I just got to remember that. I'll put you to work. Stop dancing with myself there. Yeah, I agree. They're always very hard to find, those ones. All right. So I don't need this guy anymore. Let's throw him out front. All right, I don't think I need anything, just cash, huh? Yeah, I did this just last night before I went to bed. I went and rearranged my lists, and I could easily start to see where your pinch points are, because you can see these. I'm calling them unicorns, these weird, odd ones. Now, like Balcor, I only need him at 12, but he's not too bad, because you can find him usually, because he's only a rare, so he's fairly easy to find. But like Strike Orb, Amp Walker, those two, I don't find those ones too bad. But yeah, like the Trackar, the Ground Mech, I do need them on just 2 levels. But yeah, they're definitely pinch points. They're early game epics, and they definitely, more than once I've run into pinch points on those. And I haven't been pushing up to 21, but I noticed there is a big change as well, because as soon as you go from 20 to 21, you start needing the Beskars, and I tend to not look for those because I'm not going to go that high anyways usually. But yeah, if I was going to go to 21, I'd be in trouble. I don't have the R2, the Gunrunner, or the Longshot. Gunrunner is in my spot in a rainbow. I could at least chip him up, but they start to get expensive if you don't find them. Yeah, that's true too. I haven't been working it out in my timing, because what I've been doing is I've been getting up this high, usually in one game, like in one day, and then I end up at the SRB time. So as soon as I come on in the morning, I'm pretty much ready to SRB. Maybe I got to adjust my timing, that I finish. Maybe I finish about where I'm at now, and then in the morning I can finish up to 20, have people around, pre-gather some of those things, and have people pick them up for me so that they are already set and waiting for me. Or do like you, make an alternate account and just have it there to store all my goodies for me. Just purchase blueprint slots for them. Oh, there we go, that's enough. But the fun thing is having all of you guys look for the stuff for me too. That helps as well. Yeah, I get stuck a little bit, but having everybody team up and help me out is also super nice. All right, what do I need now? Just cash again, I think. Yeah, look at that. All this pre-planning pays off. I don't even know what I opened up. I think it was a lounge spot I opened up this time, which I don't even need lounge spots anymore. Let me just go through and clean up some of this stuff. Where's BB-8? Let's swap things around for a second. I don't even know where I put my R7 now. Right there. Good, yeah. Let's put you up there instead for the moment. Okay, so I've got all my lounge spots open up. I got a bunch of iconic droids. I don't need the strike orb anymore at all, do I? No, I just needed him for 15. Do I need it? No, oh yeah, I do need proto roll, but I've got a proto roll. Oh, here's a rainbow just popped into my hand as we spoke. So, yeah, thank you very much, but I don't need it. I actually got this one. I've got one over here that I could chip up, but I mean, sometimes this game is infuriating, sometimes it's just like that, huh? You mention it, I'm thinking about it, and all of a sudden it pops into my hand. Doesn't get much better than that. All right. I don't need these guys at all anymore. Ground mech and track are both done. Let's get rid of these guys. That's the other thing, too. These guys are so infuriating to find, and then you barely even need them anymore. I don't need you because I've got a Beskar up top. I don't need Balcor anymore. You are the single level. Get rid of you as well. I should collect all this stuff up because I think I've got a ton of credits I haven't even been collecting on. I need to go grab a couple more of my iconics. Man, you guys. I think what I might do is that maybe we can switch the tables up. I can get to 20, and then while I'm looking for those stupid droids that I haven't even bothered to look for, I can help you guys out for a change. Yeah, if somebody gets a blueprint on your bench, you get it all. It's super annoying sometimes, though. It was actually ridiculous, because you'll be, like, if you get something off the belt, and you're like you get that mythic that you've been looking for, and you got it off the belt, and somebody's smashing your bench. As you're running back to your bench, you will drop the blueprint you have in your hand, and this new blueprint pops up into your hand. So sometimes it can be super annoying, but other times like that, it's the timing was comical, but it was absolutely brilliant. That's exactly when I needed it, and boom, it's there. What is my low earner here? I don't have a whole lot of. Oh yeah, you're 36,000, 12. You are the low earner. So we'll just put you in the lounge for the moment. Put you to work there, because I might have to swap some things out. I do have one more. Oh, I was going to put you over there. Okay, you can go there. I guess I'll put you back to work if I got that extra spot. No, actually, you know what? I don't want to do that, because I need to go grab I need to grab more of these iconics. I've just got them sitting around. I've got, what, 1, 2, 3 more iconics to go? Or 2 at least. What's my low earner in here? I don't really have a low earner in there, but 10-4, 10-08. Let's just put you in the lounge for a second. We'll get Mr. Bones up there. I got Mr. Bones, I got Marshall, and I got C-3PO. Yeah, I've got 3 more iconics. So we'll purchase Bones, put you to work. Purchase C-3PO. I got a spot for C-3PO here as well. Well, I will in a second. There we go. Now I got a spot for C-3PO. Put you to work there. Where is my DJ Rex? I don't even know where he's at. He's in the wrong spot for sure. There he is. Put you to work down there. See if we find that Beskar BB for you. No such luck. I'm gonna throw this guy on. I've stopped crafting the R7s because I've got the Beskar in. So if I got a choice, I'll do the BB9s instead. I've got some empty spots here, so nothing's empty here. Okay, let's go get another. Let's go get another droid. The last one. Put you to work as well. Okay, so all the iconics are purchased. All I need is 325. I'm just going over to War Drummer's base. If anybody needs me to smash out credits on theirs, let me know. I'll come to your workbench. Oh, now you get a strike orb in Beskar. How nice. It would have been nice if it was the BB. I just sold my other strike orb because I don't need it anymore, but that's a good earner. Alright. Mr. DA, if you're just behind me, you might need the strike orb still. There's a strike orb here. War Drummer had, so I'll just put it right in the entrance of my base. If you don't take it, I will take it, but just for credits. Credits only. Heavy Drummer, War Drummer. Alright, Tigo, I'm coming to your base. We'll scrap on yours for a while. It's right in the entrance of my base, Mr. DA. I know you'll need at least the gold version of it, so... Yeah, I would take it just for credits, but I don't need it for progression, so it's better you get it. Alright, 17 going to 18. This is super fast, huh? 18? What am I at now? Like, under 2 hours is going to be pretty much to get from Super Rebirth up to level 18. With a whole bunch of help from my friends. There's no way I would have done that without all you guys smashing my bench and getting me credits constantly. I'll just let this smash up for a little bit. I am going to grab something to drink. I'll be back in just 1 minute. right, I'm back. There we go. Mr. Gay, also with these blueprints too, the good thing about scrapping on somebody else's bench, you get whatever level they have as well. So like, I have rainbow unlocked on my bench. So if I'm scrapping on my bench, the only blueprints I'll get is rainbow blueprints. It might be common ones, but they might be legendary as well. But I'm scrapping on whose bench? I'm scrapping on Tigo's bench. He's only unlocked the first level, so he's just getting the default blueprints. So if you're a low-level player and you only unlock default blueprints like this, if Tigo goes down to my base and scraps there, he'll be getting the rainbow blueprints instead. So it's actually a huge benefit if you're an early player as well, because you can get higher level blueprints off somebody else. Which is a huge advantage. And I think it works the same for the chips too. So if you're scrapping on somebody who's got a massive amount of chips unlocked, you'll get a massive amount of chips from them as well. Speaking of chips, I should go get my BB-8 and have him equipped while I'm doing this as well. We'll rerun these missions. Yeah, it's super helpful. And it's also nice sometimes, like, if you want to scrap and you don't want to get blueprints, you're just trying to ignore the blueprints. You just got to find a public lobby where somebody's there and they've just started the game, and you go look and they've got like a low number. If they haven't unlocked it yet, they won't get any blueprints yet. So you can smash their crafting bench and not even have to worry about blueprints popping up at all. So if you're strategic about it, you can actually end up with it being half decent. That it helps you out. All right, got that guy. Let's just take a quick look and see, because I might throw some stuff on some tables, because I've got some low earners in some places. Decent, decent, decent. A little low, a little low. Let's just, I don't need them, but let's just throw some stuff on there that's higher. I'm sure there's some stuff laying around out here, or on my back bench. Yeah, like we'll just take this guy. I don't have him in flawless either, so I've been doing those. I don't have him in flawless. We'll throw him up there. I got another one up there. Let's see, do I have like an Opti Strike or something out here as well? Or even a Cyclograph if there's not a... I'll take the higher earner. He's only gold. B2RP I've got, so we'll take the higher one here. I don't really need these ones. I just probably end up selling them off anyways, but I throw them in there and then I just let them craft up in the background. And then I'll jump on them and smash them down in the hopes that I get a flawless. And I'm at the point now where I start to, like, as my battle section's all filled with really good earners, 12,000-ish plus. I think there's one 10,000 earner in there. So I just start taking the high earners that I get in the battle droids and just stick them in the worker or the astromech just to fill the empty spots, or the low earner spots. I'm still a little low on my earnings here. I'd like to get it up to like 1.2, 1.3. Man, when I got that KX Beskar with 115,000 per second, I was making like 1.1 billion. It popped it up over 1.3 instantly. Like just that one droid increased my whole output by like 15% on my base. Looks like Mr. BA either crashed out. He was having issues earlier on his server, his game crashed on him. I don't know if it just crashed again, but there is an open spot there. He didn't say goodbye, so I'm assuming that his game crashed on him. That's the only problem with having all of the droids early on, then you just end up grinding for cash. go take a look. Maybe some of my missing flawless are down here. No, now a ground mech. If you need a ground mech still, there's a ground mech here in Rainbow. I just threw it out in the middle. Nothing else I need there. Right, a little less than 100 billion for the next level. What do I need to be looking out for? No worries, Mr. DA. I wasn't sure if your game crashed again or not. I know you had issues there earlier, so I thought it might have just glitched on you. Mine does it as well. On the good side, though, I think we found a place to live. If we can just get it squared away. He's got to do some repairs on the place first. The apartment's been idle for a little while, so he's got to get the air conditioning running up, working and running again, and a few minor little repairs for us. And then he's got to move a bunch of furniture out. I think he's got the furniture moved out. He had some furniture in there, and we've got all our own, so he was going to move all that out. But I think hopefully we can secure it earlier. I know, I hear you, man. When my wife calls, I go AFK and take care of whatever the wife needs, man. Yeah, finding a place to live is, and all of our stuff just arrived as well. It was only a couple days to get it here. It was fairly quick. That's sweet. Now, if we can just get the final details on the apartment figured out, our stuff should be able to move in fairly quickly as long as the movers have a free opening date. So hopefully by this time next week, we may be moved in. AFK just means away from keyboard. Now I know I don't have a keyboard here. I'm on console, but it just literally stands for away from keyboard. It just means for me, I just put mine on like a pause. I just press the button that takes me into the menu for capturing videos and shots. But you can also put a rubber band on my R2 button. That also helps a lot for some people. But this is the perfect game for you to run away and do that. It's got a lot of AFK time. I'm going to swap out to R2-D2 to get this one going. Yeah, once I get that set up, I think it'll make it a lot easier. Having a proper spot again makes a huge difference. All right, swap you back. Okay, I'm at 18. I think I'll get to 19, and then I'll go do my dailies, and we'll see if we come up with the Beskar BB. I can't remember who needed it. I think it was Mr. DA, but if he needs it, I'll stick it in my locker even for him. All right, B2RP. Oh, it was you. Ah, yes. Let me get one more level. I'll get up to, if I get up to 19, I probably got a better chance of getting at 19 or 20. Probably even better at 20, huh? I think I've got everything I need to get there other than credits. So once I get the credits, I'll pull them all and maybe you get what you need. Yeah, because after 20, all I need is Beskar droids. So if I get to 20, there's a better chance that it's going to feed me some Beskars. And I think I've got everything. I've got everything I need for this level. To get to 20, I need the Mono Walker in Rainbow, which I've got. I need an Opti Strike Rainbow, which I've got. And I need a Cyclograph. So yeah, I've got everything I need. I've got everything I need except money. And what do I, 810 to get the next one, then the big one, the 2 trillion. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I know you're smashing away on my bench right now, but I think I'm going to go over and smash out a couple of these droids, because that'll help. Yeah, for sure I can store it for you, man. I don't need my blueprint slots for anything at this point anymore. So if I do find it, I'll hold it. Let me get... let me find my pickaxe droid. There he is. Throw some of this stuff out front as well, in case you guys need it. Can't always see it in the back here. Too many rainbow goodies out there. All right, Mr. DA is back. Man, so many goodies. All right. Got the pickaxe droid. Let's go to town. Clean these up. Start earning a few more credits. It'll make it even easier in the long time. This is where having that second account would be absolutely brilliant, where you can have all these smashed out while you're still getting credits at the same time. And having, because I got a couple down here that are only earning like 4,000 or 5,000, so just swapping those out and putting a 12,000 in helps a lot. I do like that hat on this guy, huh? It looks kind of regal. And I keep hoping eventually they'll give me the flawless in these guys as well. That's gonna be nice to have my gaming chair back as well. This couch is uncomfortable, man. Hotels don't always buy the most comfortable furniture. Cheap. Well, it's not cheap, but like they buy bulk budget, I guess. Although we did see, we got a nice couch, but we were just walking around town here and we saw this furniture store and we stopped in and, man, I think we might buy a new couch. There was one, it was so comfortable. It was quite nice. But my wife has this sentimental attachment to everything. So once she's had something that's her possession, for a period of time, she just can't get rid of it. So I'm telling her, like, we don't need 2 couches. And ours is still nice, but it's old. It's probably at least 10 plus years old, and it's still all right. But I mean, you know, it kind of sags a little bit in the middle and stuff. So I keep convincing her, like, hey, we should probably upgrade it. But she's like, no way, she'll get rid of it. It's her couch. We can buy another one, but we can't get rid of the other one. So my wife would never let me have a recliner. There is no way. I'm not opposed to a recliner. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so having a recliner, I remember when I went to university, I ended up moving in and living in the basement suite with one of my college classmates in his parents' basement. And that was our setup. We had 2 recliners facing the TV, and we could just play video games with the 2 recliners. It was absolutely brilliant. But my wife, there's no way. No way. Yeah, almost like a hoarder. She's not hoarder level, but like anything she becomes remotely attached to, there is no way she'll give it up. She will not give up things. So like the couch, of course, is an attachment because she sat on the couch for the last 10 years. She does not want to give up the couch. But in our last apartment, it was a partially furnished apartment. So we had all of our stuff, and they moved some things out, but one of the things that they did leave behind was a second couch, and it fit all right in our last apartment. And she kind of got used to that, though, having like one couch for each of us. And sometimes we sit on the same couch if we're watching TV, but if she's reading, she'd go sit on the other couch. So now she's kind of hooked on the idea of having 2 couches. But we'll see. We'll see. Once I told her, let's not buy a couch till we move into our new place and see how everything fits in there. All right, War Drummer, thank you very much for dropping in. See you later. I will take that BB if I find one in Beskar, and I will stick it in my locker. And then, if I can, I'll send you a message, just in chat there, and see if you can pick it. If not, I will keep it through till tomorrow, anyways. So if you're jumping on tomorrow, I will still have it. If I get one. That's if I get it. If I don't get it, you're going to be out of luck anyways. But if I do get it, I'll be sure to keep it. We did donate a bunch of stuff the last time. Like each time we move, we donate a bunch of stuff. But of course, you end up buying a bunch more stuff each time you are settled somewhere. So we got rid of some stuff as we were packing up and moving. But now, once we get it into our new apartment, we'll have to, as we're unboxing it, we kind of set 1 box or 2 boxes aside for stuff to just donate or give it away. I think we got to do a bunch of house cleaning. I got a bunch of shirts and t-shirts and stuff I don't wear anymore. They've got to go. Some stuff just never goes away, though. Like sporting goods, you tend to keep forever because it's always going to be good somewhere. Books, we tend to keep a lot of books. All right, no flawless on that one. Where can I replace some things? I got really good earners up in here, so there's no point in putting it up here. These guys are all top earners. Everything, it earns a little less than that guy, so no point in putting it there. I've got this one guy here that makes 4,000, so I could replace that one. Everything else is a pretty good earner down here. I think I got some garbage up here, though. Yeah, there we go. Garbage right there. Put you in the lounge. We'll put that cyclograb up here. No, I would say I'm an amateur athlete. I do a lot of activities, but I mean nothing professional. I do like to run a lot of. I've never ran an actual marathon. I ran half marathons. I've run like 10Ks quite a lot, 5Ks. I've done like 2K and 5K swims as well. I like swimming a lot. I grew up in the mountains, so I used to do a lot of solo stuff, like a lot of mountain climbing, rock climbing, and such when I was younger. I haven't lived in a place with mountains in a long time, so not a whole lot of skiing and such, but So, I mean, for me, I do almost everything I do is kind of solo sports. Triathlons, I've done a few triathlons, nothing ridiculous. Like usually like the sprint triathlons where you swim 750, you cycle 20 and you run 5 kind of thing. And then I'll do like 10Ks and half marathons fairly consistently. I don't mind doing those. I used to do a lot of downhill skiing. Like I grew up skiing my entire childhood. I was always skiing. Not so much anymore because I just don't ever end up living somewhere with mountains. Okay, so I still got a bunch of garbage guys here. Let's throw some more good stuff on. What else do I got? I don't want to do the R7 because I have him already in flawless. Throw another cycle grab on there. Yeah, I've had to pick up sports that you do where it's flat, because everywhere I've lived, it seems for the last 20 years, pretty much has been flat. Although I did live in Scotland for a few years, and when I was in Scotland, I did a lot of hiking there. I wouldn't say it was like mountaineering because there's nothing really big there, but I did a lot of hiking there. And it can get pretty adverse there. You wouldn't think it's that bad, but sometimes in the hills there we get crazy. I'm also a scuba diving instructor as well. Although where I'm living right now. When I lived in Australia, I did some scuba diving instructing, but not here anymore. There's nowhere to do any scuba diving here, so my scuba diving now is just recreational. But I'm still a scuba diving instructor. I keep telling my wife, next place she gets transferred needs to be tropical. Somewhere nice and warm. I think where I'm just moving to now, decent for running and cycling. We did go check out a swimming pool the other day. It wasn't so bad either. But I just want a swimming pool. I don't usually go to the gym very much, and this thing was like a swimming pool. But you couldn't just pay to go to the swimming pool. You had to like pay for the whole gym membership and everything. And I'm not going to use. I mean, I don't mind going to the gym a little bit, but I don't use it enough to make it worthwhile. I just want to find a public swimming pool where you got a 50-meter spot, and I just go swim for a couple hours. Yeah, sometimes it's not. I lived in Malaysia for 4 years, but I got used to it. I mean, Malaysia was humid and consistently like 28 to 32 degrees. And once you got used to it and you just wore, I mean, I'm from Canada, so I would just wear shorts and flip-flops all the time. That was like my attire nonstop. And when you just wear a t-shirt, flip-flops, and shorts, it's not so bad. You get used to it. And it wasn't, I mean, it was humid, but like monsoon season will get a little bit crazy, but it wasn't too terribly bad. I didn't mind it. I deal better with warm than I do with cold. Yeah, you should give scuba diving a try though sometime, right? You can do, like, you don't have to go get like scuba diving license to try it either. You can go and you can go with somebody, and they give you some minor training and stuff, and then they go with you and they're holding onto you the entire time. So they never let go of you. You're constantly in contact with the person, and you're doing some stuff, but they're 100% supervising you the entire time. So it's really safe, and you're not going to go very deep with them. It's actually called Discover Scuba Diving, and it's just for you to figure out if you like it and if it's something you want to do. Yeah, I can imagine. I get sick of humidity as well. Yeah, I like, so, you know, like I grew up, I knew how to swim. Like I grew up in Western Canada, and I mean, I've always swam. Like, I mean, I don't even remember when I learned to swim, but I've swam my entire life. Like I've always been swimming. But for me, swimming growing up was always like just for fun, right? Like jumping off small bridges or small cliffs or things and just swimming around and getting on a buddy's boat and swimming. And then during COVID, we had a swimming pool in our building, and since there was so little you could do as far as actually sport and stuff, because you weren't allowed to go out. I was in Malaysia for COVID, and they wouldn't let you out anywhere. You just had to stay in your building, and even the pool was shut for the first few months of it. They wouldn't let people in the pool, but eventually we could go back to the pool, and that's where I actually started swimming like laps. And my wife was she was on the university swim team, and she was on the water polo team, so she'd always swam quite a bit. And then I started swimming laps, and now I swim a lot. Like a couple times a week, I'll go swim 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, and you don't even think about it. I actually find it really relaxing, very meditative. You can just go, and it takes, 2 kilometers takes me about 40, 45 minutes to swim, and your mind just drifts away. It's super nice, man. Yeah, skydiving. I went skydiving, like, I've always wanted to do it again, but I went skydiving once when I was like 20 or something, so it was quite a while ago, and I enjoyed it. I actually thought of getting licensed as a skydiver in Australia, but just between life and whatever else, because it takes quite a bit of commitment in order to get a licensed skydiver. You gotta spend a bunch of money and take a bunch of instructions and courses and stuff, but I was thinking of doing it there as well. There's no way I'm doing it where I'm at now. I'm not so sure I'd be comfortable with whatever skydiving agency was here, so. But yeah, skydiving, I wouldn't mind doing more skydiving. I just did it a couple of times when I was really young, and it was always like with supervision with something. It wasn't like I was ever licensed. It was kind of more like that. I was saying like the scuba diving discovery thing. It was the same kind of idea. I run probably more than I swim, but I'll have to say I find the swimming meditative. I find the running. I always, as I start to run, I always think to myself, man, I really don't want to run. Whereas when I'm swimming, I never think to myself, hey, I don't want to swim. I enjoy the swimming the whole time. So it's kind of like a mix of emotions there. Although I feel like I get a better workout, better cardio from the run than I do from the swim. But the swim, you just get a better all-round workout, I think. It's super good exercise for you, swimming. I thought it might be giving me 2 more crystals there, but not quite. Alright, let's smash out a couple of these things now. Yeah, I found it too. So I did an ultra marathon earlier this year, and it was like one of these like kind of a destination event thing. So it was in Morocco, and it was 270 kilometers over 7 days, and you had to pack everything with you. They provide you a tent, and by tent I say that very loosely because really all it was a kind of like a camel hair type of a roof over top you and like a carpet on the ground. There was no sides to it. The wind and the dust would blow through. And I had to prepare a lot for this, right? I mean, it was ridiculous. The longest day was 100 kilometers on its own. And so I did a lot of preparation for it. And when I would run, before, I was kind of like, I'd always set a distance. And I'd be like, oh, I'm going to run 5K. And then I would my mind was always telling me let's just run the 5K as fast as I can and get it over with, and I'll be done with it, and I don't have to run anymore. And I didn't find it very enjoyable. But then in preparation for this ultra marathon and trying to run these ridiculously long distances, I did a bunch of research and checking up on what I would need to be able to actually do it, and put together a training plan on it. And I totally changed the way I run. So instead of setting a goal that I'm going to run 5K or 10K or 20K, I just set a time goal. And I just say, you know what, regardless of how fast I am, I'm just going to run for 1 hour. That's it. I'm going to run for 1 hour, whether I run fast, whether I run slow. But what I do is I try to keep my heart rate lower. So I keep my heart rate in where my zone 2 is roughly, which is a fairly low, sustainable level. And I've enjoyed it a whole lot more doing that, honestly. Once I got to the point that I was running at a lower pace where I could actually enjoy myself, then it was so much more fun. When I was running just to go fast, it just wasn't fun anymore. So that's really helped. That's made it a whole lot more enjoyable. Although right now, outside, it's 36 degrees. I don't want to run right now either at 36 degrees. It's ridiculously hot. Yeah, the distance didn't work. And I can't believe it took me like 10 years to figure that out. I was always competing with myself, like, oh, can I run the 5K faster? Can I run the 10K faster? And that was my whole, even just for my general training, was my whole goal, just running faster. And it turns out that if you run slower when you're training, you'll run faster when you actually get to an event. Because you can keep a sustained pace at a better heart rate for a much longer period of time. But yeah, the ultra marathon, we did like one last year as well, like a kind of a teaser, and it was kind of like a teaser where it was like a 3-day event in the desert, and you spend the night in there, and you pack all your stuff with you as well, your food and your clothes and everything else. But it wasn't too bad because you only did like, I think it was 23K the first day, and then you got to choose 20, 40, or 60K on the second day, and the third day was a day off, and the fourth day you got to choose again. Oh no, the fourth day was a fixed rate of like 28 kilometers or something, so it wasn't too bad. But this other one that I did this year, man, it was a lot of fun though. I mean, it was a lot. It's expensive, unfortunately, but everything is taken care of. They got everything set up for you. They've got all these tents. They've got medical people because you get blisters like crazy, so they're taking care of you. It was a lot of fun. So right now I live in Kazakhstan. So brutal cold in the winter and nice and hot in the summer. Because, I mean, where I was just living was more in the west and it was very deserty. Now I'm more in the center and it's still kind of like a semi-arid desert. It's not as deserty, but it does get very hot and very cold here right now. I think everybody's region is the same temperature right now. Blistering hot. Yeah, everywhere I hear, like Europe has been having heat waves like crazy. I think the US has been having heat waves like crazy as well. Eventually the politicians will realize that global warming is actually real and true, and they'll actually start focusing heavily on trying to reduce the problem. But for now, I think we're stuck with it. 45 for 2 days, man. I lived in Northern Africa. Well, I worked and lived in Northern Africa like 10 or 15 years ago. And it would get up to like 45 degrees in the Sahara Desert. Man, it was Warm. And that's what, I mean, that's what it should be. Like Sahara, that's kind of the 45 is desert heat, right? And now we're getting in where people live. It's crazy. I mean, people live there as well in the Sahara, but not very many. All right. Okay, so I think I got all decent earning droids at this point. I mean, yeah, I could always upgrade a little bit, but I think now at this point I just need to have Mythics pretty much if I'm going to make a difference. This guy can probably go. Mythics or Beskars at this point to make any real difference on what I've got. Well, I would say that China, India contribute a lot right now, but Western culture has contributed a lot in the past. And now that their economies are great and they rely heavily on India and China to support them by manufacturing all the things that Western society wants, that maybe they're not producing the pollution, but they definitely contributed to the problem. And they still do. I mean, everything everybody in the West wants, they want it cheap, and it gets produced in India and China and Asia. And because of that, the pollution ends up being higher because they have high energy demands and they're developing countries. I think realistically, the whole thing is a giant global problem, and everybody's got to do something in order to help and support it. I don't think you can just point the fingers directly at India and China by themselves. Oh, for sure, India is pumping out a lot of pollution right now, but the Industrial Revolution that started the carbon boom was not India. It was in the West, and nobody complained about it then because it wasn't enough to make a difference. Now it does more so, but if the world spent as much money on military as they did on helping other countries maintain or improve their infrastructure so they could have no, don't sell, swap. I think it would fix a lot of problems. I don't know. It's a complex problem that I think the whole world has to work together to solve. And you know, it's totally feasible that they do it because like the ozone layer. I don't know how old everybody is watching it, but I remember when I was in my like 20, 30 years ago, the ozone layer was this huge thing. Everybody was freaking out about the big hole in the ozone layer and how it was going to devastate the entire world and everything was going to fall apart and we were all going to burn to a crisp because of the ozone layer. And globally, countries came together and passed laws and mandated to stop producing all the gases that were causing the problem. And man, you don't hear about the ozone layer at all anymore. The ozone layer kind of fixed itself because they stopped pumping all the pollutants into the air. We just need that kind of political motivation and drive and commitment at this point. If everybody comes together and helps each other to stop pumping CO2 into the atmosphere, we'll fix the problem eventually. But I think how the Droid Companion perk cost? Oh man, that's a good question, Jay. How much will it cost? So if we want to speculate here, like you're talking about the second companion, I'm assuming the new perk that's coming to the shop. So I saw something on TikTok, and you know TikTok is completely 100% reliable, and everything it posts on there is true. Somebody posted on there that one of the developers had posted the number 116 with an asterisk behind it in their Discord. I haven't been able to find the original message myself, so I do not know. But they surmised it was 116, and that's what they posted on their thing. Just they're interpreting from this message that I couldn't even find that it's possibly 116 Nova crystals. I think that's incredibly cheap. I think it's, like you said, yeah, it's probably going to be more in the range of 250, I would imagine. The 116, I would like it to be 116 because I have that much. But 250 would seem to me like a whole lot more reasonable, Jay. I think that it should be more expensive. I mean, if it costs 500 just to get a flawless, it seems like 250 would be better. You'd have to at least do a couple super rebirths in order to afford it. 116, it's like, if it's only 116, you can get that in a single super rebirth. That doesn't seem reasonable to me, because I think it's going to be a huge benefit, in my opinion, having a second companion droid, especially if they don't have any, like, I'm concerned that they might say you can only have like one worker droid and one battle droid. You can't have two astromechs, and if they do that, it might not be as beneficial, because really what I would like to have is either BB-8 and a top tier pickaxe droid, the astromech, or two astromech pickaxe droids is what I would love to have on there. Yeah, I would definitely BB-8. I don't know if I'd have C-3PO on there, because his perk doesn't help me too much, honestly, because my scrap bench makes so much cash that I don't like you look at, like, even one of these droids, if I was to scrap this guy, I mean, he's 372 million, but even if it doubles that to 600 million when I scrap it, the amount of time before you put it in there, I'm making, like, one hit, I'm making $1 billion off this thing, right? So for me, I don't think C-3PO would be my droid. I think what I would end up with is BB-8 and a high-level pickaxe droid for about 80% of the time. And then if I knew I was just going to go craft up a bunch of droids, I'd swap BB-8 out with another pickaxe droid, if they allow it. Because right now, like on my pickaxe, I've got, what is this guy? He's a level 7 pickaxe. I'm going to get 2 more levels here shortly. So I'll buy I'm saving my credits, but 55 more Nova Crystals, I'll buy the last 2 levels. That means that right now I'd be at 39 per second. And if I got another +7 on there, I'd be at 46 seconds off every hit, which would be quite nice. And you're doing about 2 hits a second. So that means like a 1.5 minute reduction every second. Yeah, I should actually put together something with all the different iconic droids, when you should use them, when you shouldn't. I need to do some testing. Because I noticed that I seen all the controversy over the change to the crafting speed. And it's hard for me to go back and test it, but I saw somebody that was saying, no, they were adamant, like, no, it's not a nerf, you need to educate yourself, go look. I haven't seen any difference in it, is what they said. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't tell me you haven't seen a difference if you haven't actually spent the Nova Crystals to get like a level 10 crafting speed. So I went back through my old footage right before they made the change, and I gotta see if I can find a droid and make up the comparable situation and try to compare it. But yeah, it would be good to make a video with actual real footage showing what each droid does with an example of how it works. Oh, there is my rebirth ready to go. All right. Good shape there. Boom. Let's plug that out right away. Okay, now we need 2 trillion. And I got all the droids, yeah? Yes, I have all the droids. I just need 2 trillion. I'm totally with you. It's 100%. It's 100% nerve. And this guy was adamant that no, it's not. Educate yourself. But I'm like, man, I know how long I'd have to go AFK before in order for that droid to be crafted up, and it's taking way longer now. And the unfortunate part, when I went back through all my old footage, I mean, without using gold splash and without crafting a long droid, who stays and crafts the whole droid from start to finish, never using a gold splash? Nobody. So it's really hard for me to do a comparison with my old footage, because every one of them has me running in and out, doing something different, coming back, going in. So it's really quite a challenge. But I did find, oh, I still got one on there. I did find actually some footage where, if I can find it, I had BB-8 equipped, and it took me, oh, look at this. And you know what? It's like right after I frickin' Rebirth as well, huh? Like, it's always like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Like, right after, minutes after. My own fault, too. My own fault, too, because I should have frickin' looked at this stupid timer. Oh, no, it's not even the Beskar or the Mythic event timer. It was the Beskar event timer. Oh, so sad. Man, that is depressing. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Like, I'm like 99% sure I don't have that. Yeah. Man, that's a kick in the ass. That was literally seconds after I went and rebirthed. I could have bought that guy. Them dirty. Dirty. All right, let's go collect all of these because I might get closer there. I don't know. I think the only people that are arguing that it hasn't been nerfed didn't go spend all the Nova Crystals to get a level 10. Because this guy was arguing with me, and he said, oh, I haven't seen it cut the speed in half. And I said, well, I can't say for sure, because if you didn't spend the amount of Nova Crystals to get a level 10 crafting speed, you wouldn't see a 50% reduction, or it taking twice as long now, right? So I think they're just uneducated is the problem. But before I got distracted by that freaking Beskar that I couldn't buy, because I couldn't find any footage where I just threw down a long droid like this monowalker and just crafted out without using a gold splash. But what I did find, I had a BB-8 equipped. My pickaxe was 2 levels lower than it is now, and I found a rainbow BU4D. I threw a rainbow BU4D on there. I found it 2 different times I did it, and it took me 28 seconds. Yes, I've got crystals from it. Both early on. Both early on I got Nova crystals. So if I can find myself a rainbow BU4D, I can time it and throw it on there and see how long it's going to take. And if it takes longer than 28 seconds, then for sure it's been nerfed. And it's not a great comparison because it's only a 15-minute normal crafting speed. I was hoping for one of the long ones that takes like 6 hours, one of the Rainbow Legendaries. But there's no way that I have spent that much time. The one other exception was I did find, I don't know where it's at. I remember a stream a while ago where somebody had told me that if you hit the side of the crafting bench, right here where it gives you like the weak spot, it would actually go faster. And I remember on stream I did that comparison where I crafted a droid up from start to finish with no pickaxe droid on the side and on the front to see if the timing was any different. It was 58 seconds or 54 seconds or something, but I can't find that anymore. I don't know where it's at. And the other disadvantage is I'm very confident that was back when I had a very low pickaxe level. Whereas now I get a very high pickaxe level, which just, I mean, if it still takes longer and I got the super high pickaxe, it goes in favor, but it wouldn't be apples to apples anymore, so. Yeah, I'm totally with you, man. They nerfed it. They for sure nerfed it. I don't know how they can argue it either. Yeah, whole Harry, twice I got the Nova Crystals. My very first run was Nova Crystals. Like, I logged into the game. Unfortunately, it wasn't this stream. I had to cancel my first stream. I was having network issues. But I logged in, I went and collected it. I got 2 Nova Crystals right away. I had to kill that stream after like 2 or 3 minutes because of my network issues. And then once since I've been on here this stream, I've got the crystals one more time. Early, quite a while ago. Yeah, Mr. Day, it was way fast. I mean, you probably wouldn't have noticed it unless you paid a bunch. But I mean, you would have noticed before. if you threw a droid on the table, so let's make some hypotheticals, and I'll use roughly a legendary rainbow droid. If you throw a legendary rainbow droid on, it's roughly a 6-hour crafting time. And before it, I'd paid for level 10 crafting speed. And because of that, as soon as you threw the droid on there, you'd see it immediately drop down to just over 3 hours. It wasn't, even though it said it was a 50% reduction, it wasn't quite 50%. I think it was based off of, I think because you get the extra 10% in there. Oh, did you send me a request? Is that you? Hacker Pirate? There we go. It would go down to about half, and I think it was because if you already throw it on the same crafting bench, like you threw a worker on a worker one, it gives you a 10% discount. But it would roughly be about 50% because I'd had a level 10 scrap bench. And then every time you pickaxe it, it would go down by whatever your pickaxe is. So it would go down fairly quick. What they've done now is when you throw a droid on there, they didn't reduce the time from 6 hours to 3 hours. What they've done is, instead of it ticking down 1 second at a time, every second it ticks down 2 seconds. And I can show you that right now because I have a droid on the bench. So if you look, every time it ticks down 2 seconds. It's not ticking down 1 second. And they say it's just a visual bug. And they're right if you don't pickaxe your droid. If you threw a droid on there and you don't pickaxe it, it's going down twice as fast as before. So a 6-hour droid is going to take 3 hours to craft up. Before, it would be the same thing. You'd throw the droid on there, immediately it would go from 6 hours to 3 hours, and it would take 3 hours at 1 second each time to craft down, to get down. So if you never pickaxe it, it is the same. Nothing has changed. But if you're pickaxing it, it's a huge difference because that 2 seconds, you don't even notice it here anymore. I'm pickaxing at 37 seconds a thing. It is going to reduce it, for this whole 6-hour droid, it is going to reduce it by 10 seconds or 15 seconds. I didn't do the math, but it's going to reduce it a fragment of what it was before. It's depressing. And the only people arguing that it didn't change are the people that hadn't spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I probably spent like 500 or 600 Nova crystals to get to level 10 because the last one was like 145 Nova crystals. And yeah, they totally nerfed it, man. It's depressing. And you wouldn't notice it unless you'd spent all those crystals anyways. Yeah, exactly. And if you don't pickaxe, it makes sense. Like if you don't pickaxe, you throw the droid on there and you go offline, perfect. But this whole game is about pickaxing. That's the whole point of the game. You're pickaxing the scrap bench, or you're pickaxing your droid. That's all you're doing is pickaxing, right? Yeah, man. T-Hacker, you can totally join in here with us. Did it let you in? Yeah, I think you're in there. Yeah, it is totally. And I'm trying to find the footage to prove it. So, if you guys see a Rainbow BU4D out there, I didn't bother to look it up before, but if you see a Rainbow BU4D out there, let me know because I want to time it. I'll time it here and we'll see, because then I'll have definitive proof. Because I know you don't notice it really so much in the small droids, but you notice it a lot when you're playing or you're putting one of the big droids on there. It takes forever, man. And unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of footage that I can use to put it. That BU4D is not the best example because it's going to seem like small potatoes. I mean, it's a 15-minute. It takes 15 minutes at the best of times. I was hoping for one of the huge long ones, but it's all I could find. And I went back through some of my footage trying to find where I did that comparison on the pickaxe table, whether the side made any difference versus the front, but I couldn't find it, and I don't know where it was. Oh, pickaxe is for sure the best. And I've done that before, not on stream, I did it on my own. I'd put a worker droid as my companion, and I smashed down like a 6-hour droid, and then I put a pickaxe droid on there, and I timed the two of them to see which one would do better. And pickaxe droid won every single time, right? By quite a bit. Like on a 6-hour droid, it roughly equates to about 6 minutes of pickaxing down when you're using the worker droid. It would be like 5 minutes if you were using the pickaxe droid. Yeah, it is one of those things. If they don't see it themselves, they can't believe it, right? So, I mean, the guy was arguing. I said, man, I got to watch. I know how long it takes me. I would have to go AFK before for twice or half as long as I have to go AFK now. Now I have to go away for so much longer if I'm pickaxing that droid down. Yeah, I find it infuriating myself as well. And I don't know what this guy's account is. He's probably level 60. He's probably never paid for the crafting speed, so it probably wasn't any disadvantage to him anyways, because he never spent any crystals on it. I'm only peeved about it because I spent 500 plus crystals on the thing. If I wouldn't have spent any Novo crystals, I could care less either. I mean, I liked that it was crafting faster, but I wouldn't have known it's crafting faster because I wouldn't have been spending the crystals on it. But if I find that BU4D, we can run another test. I'll get rid of this guy. I'll put BB8 back on, and I'll record it, and then I'll check the timing on it. And he's pretty easy to find, at least. I just haven't paid attention. All right, we're a quarter of the way there. 500 of the 2 trillion. Once I get to 20, we'll collect those daily quests. We'll see what it gives me there. Hopefully, I can find War Drummer that Beskar BB. Yeah, I'm with you because it was a big nerf to the game. But I've got that footage from the stream just before the event when they nerfed it. If I can find it now and I can test it again. And because I streamed it at the start of the stream, one of the good things, every time at the start of the stream, I go over there and I super rebirth and I go check out everything, so I know what pickaxe level I have when I was doing it. The pickaxe I have now will be even better, I'm sure. So if it takes longer with a better pickaxe, then for sure it's been nerfed. Oh yeah, somebody, and nobody's hitting my bench right now. You can, like, if you stop, you can see, if somebody else is hitting your bench, you can see it popping up with numbers. Yeah, I'm with you. I know for sure. I just trying to find something that actually corroborated. I actually found some where it was fairly close, where I'd throw it on there, but then I went and got some gold splash, and I'd probably have to do a side-by-side where I use the same amount of gold splash and pause. Like I'd have to be playing it beside me as I'm doing it, so I could put them up as a side-by-side comparison. But the only one I could find where it was a pure throw it on the bench, smash it from start to finish with no gold splash, with a BB-8 equipped, no pickaxe equipped, was at BU4D. There's too many hours of footage there to go through it all. It was painful. I'll keep looking. If I find a rainbow rare up there, I'll start popping out there and see. Maybe I can find that BU4D and we can do it right now and see. But I found it twice, all within fairly short succession, that I had that BU4D, and in both times it was 28 seconds. And of course, when I want to find one, I won't find one. And if that's the case, then I'll... Oh, let's go put that guy to work somewhere. More stuff to collect as well. Thank you, Mr. DA. That guy's still a ways away. I typically only swap to R2-D2 when that thing is CB23 is almost done. The rest of the time, it's not worth my effort to swap around with R2 for a faster run. Go against the wall, out of the way. Yeah, it still takes longer, and that's what I don't think it was. I wasn't too, because it was like immediately before the event. So I'm pretty sure, like right now, I have the level 10 pickaxe. Yeah, I've got the level 10 pickaxe right now. I think I had a level 9 pickaxe. So it's actually, if it takes anything longer than 28 seconds, it's only in our favor that the pickaxe is better. I just need to find that. I just need to find that rainbow BU4D. And if I could find that footage from when I did that comparison, I don't remember you guys were on when I did it, but I had that comparison when I was smashing the front and the weak spot on the bench. I have an alternate account. I could, it's like a Rebirth 12 or something. I could go in with that one and get that pickaxe to match the same pickaxe I had at the time, and I could actually replicate the conditions exactly. I would just have to find that footage because it was so far back. The only problem was, though, I don't think I had a level 10. Literally right before they did this, I upgraded to the level 10 crafting speed. So those BU4Ds are probably the best example I'm going to get. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't do a whole lot of it right now. I'm throwing those things on, but it's after I finish streaming that I do those. Like, I'll finish streaming, I'll go do things. Usually in the evening, I'm doing other stuff, so I'll just throw this on, and that's when I do it. I just do it then because I can go and I can craft the thing while I'm not even paying attention. It's just in the background somewhere, and I'm not even doing it. I'm doing something else completely. All right. Let me take some of these guys. That's the only reason I'm even throwing these guys on right now. I'm just looking for my flawless. None of these are giving me anything better in the way of earning credit, really. Let's see if there's anything better than this guy. I don't think. Or worse. 995. 995. Yeah, everything is... I guess we can get rid of you. Well, let's clean up the lounge first. All these low earners can go. I'll just stick you there for now. What else is out here? R6 I have in flawless. R7 I have in flawless. Long shot I don't have. Let's throw that on there. There's a mono walker in here. Still missing the flawless there. Yeah, I just throw these on, but it's painful to hit on them. I kind of come back and smash them occasionally, but I don't know if you need some help there, Mr. D. Oh, what's coming out? What's coming out here? Maybe something good comes out. Now I could use that Beskar Rick, but it's not going to come out now, is it? No. Now you just get garbage. And no Rainbow BU40 either. All right, Mr. D, I'm going to come and smash on your bench for a while. Yeah, like literally as soon as I super rebirth, or just sorry, as soon as I rebirth, lose all my credits when I had tons and tons, then it feeds me the droid that I can't afford. Oh yeah? If anybody wants this R7 because they need it, if not, I'll take it for credits. It'll help smash up there a little faster. I don't need an R7 for my flawless though, so it might be better for somebody that's still hunting flawless. We'll give it a minute. Nobody takes it. I'll come back and grab it. Oh, you can't afford it yet? Well, if you want it, I'll just leave it sitting there, and you can grab it when you get enough cash. I don't need it, and I've already got flawless in it. I mean, I'd just be throwing it on there just to earn some more credits, but I'm not hurting for credits right now, anyways. It's taking a little longer than I'd like, but it's not painful yet. There's enough heated dialogue about the crafting speed that it keeps me entertained, and I don't even notice how mundane it is hitting the scrap bench. I'll just move it. I'll put it right in your base for you. I just stuck it. If you're watching my stream, you know where it's at. I just stuck it right there for you. Whenever you get it, you'll have enough. If you want, you can go down to my scrap bench. I'll scrap yours and learn twice as much. How's that? It's a win-win for both of us. Yeah, I got to start changing my game now where I start looking at this left side, just seeing what pops up there, hoping for the mythics. I'll get up to 20, and then that, I think, is going to be it for me for now anyways. It's about lunchtime, but man, today went so much faster than yesterday. Yesterday I only got to 19, and it was like later than this. Here I'm almost to 20 now. Super fast. Ah, perfect. We all just take somebody else's. It works out perfectly. It should almost be a rule that everybody has to craft on the bench to their right or something, so that you're just always... I'm terrible about it too. This game I didn't do too bad. I managed to craft almost all the time on somebody else's bench. No worries, man. That's what's nice about having a lobby, a public lobby, with some people that you have some engagement with. That they're not there griefing and nobody's shooting at you. You can help each other out. It's still, when it comes to the mythics, it's still a first come, first serve. But even then, I try to, like, if it's a mythic that I've already got and somebody else hasn't got that mythic for their Droid X yet, then to me that takes priority. Completing the Droid X is good. If I've already got the droid, I don't really need the droid again. Yeah, it's nice to have them for the high earning, but it all comes back. I don't know how many of those mythics I've gotten because somebody gave them to me. All right, we're getting close there. 700 billion to go. I haven't been paying attention either. I should be looking just to see. You never know, I might just luck out and get the other droids I need. All right. Nope. So I don't think I'm going to go to 21, but if an R2, Gunrunner, and Long Shot in Beskar pop up, I might consider it. Or at least 2 out of the 3. I can chip one of them up. If need be. Now to change my strategy. I think chipping them up, these epics up, it's 5,000 I believe. So I'd have to change my strategy a little bit to get some more chips. But the chance of me getting 2 out of those 3 in Beskar is pretty low. Alright, I'll be back in just 1 minute. I'll go AFK for a second here. All right, I'm back, and we're just that much closer. Another 10 minutes or so, maybe. Oh, look at how lucky that is. I didn't pick up a whole blueprint the whole time I was gone. That happens too often. You come back, you go, I take off, I come back like 5 minutes later, and I pick up a blueprint like probably the second I turned away. Spent the whole 5 minutes AFK and it didn't give me anything. Well, my missions should be done by now as well, so let's go check on those. Everything's done. Hey, no worries, Paul. Yeah, you're always welcome. If you want to jump in, you can jump in. Let me grab this guy. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm getting lots of the rainbow legendaries. That's pretty much all I get now. Let's see if we get Nova Crystal. So I think the next round I might be getting some Beskar. Alright. What am I at? 1.5. Oh, you got enough. I see you got enough to buy the R7. Nice. I don't think I've had the Beskar R7 since I got the Flawless in it. I need to get that at some point and just sparkle them up. Like this guy here. So nice. It doesn't look too bad on the rainbow, but man, it really shines when it's on the Beskar version. Probably looks not bad on a default version as well. Yeah, once I get this, I'll do the Rebirth. We'll check and see. Check and see. I might finish up a couple of those things and throw some new droids on there. Yeah, no problem, Tigo. Finish that guy up. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Not a problem, man. Yeah, that's the problem. Most of my audience is North American audience, and for you guys, it's always pretty late. I mean, usually by the time I get on, it's 9 or 10 o'clock on the West Coast and midnight, 1 o'clock on the East Coast. So my timing isn't great for the majority of my audience, that's for sure. Unless you're a night owl. Yeah, for me, it just works out well that I game during the. Usually from like 9 in the morning till 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and then I get out and do stuff for the rest of the day. It works out well when my wife's at work, and then when in the afternoon and evenings, then are all free to do different things. And when she's off work, we got time. Works out perfect for me, but not necessarily so great for my audience. I might have to start getting up a little bit earlier and start streaming at like 7 a.m. my time. Yeah, Chloe, for the afternoon, for the people in Europe and Asia, it works out quite well. I mean, if you don't have a job, I guess. Because most of my streaming is probably not at the ideal times for a lot of people, because it's almost always during the weekdays and in the mornings where I live. So Europe, Asia, it'll be mornings or early afternoon. And then for North America, it's usually ridiculously late. Yeah, it's perfect time for me too. I find it quite relaxing. It's a nice time to be doing it. Occasionally this game makes me get up at 1 o'clock in the morning when they have these events starting then, but I didn't do it for C-3PO because I was moving, but for R2-D2 and DJ Rex, I did get up at 1 in the morning just to stream the live event, just to see how it was going to go and buy them and give everybody a first look at it before they spent their. Well, I mean, everybody's going to spend their time getting them anyways, right? But at least get a first look at it. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to make it up to the next one. If I haven't got any of those droids yet, I'm so far away from getting the chips I need, unless they're really generous to me on my dailies and give me everything I need. There's very little chance I will get the Beskar droids that I want. Oh man, I'm telling you, Blondie, that was crazy. That was brutal. I spent a long time doing it too. I didn't even get it the first round. Like I played for a bit. I got maybe like 1,200, and then I had to go do some other things. I was moving that weekend, and went and did a bunch of other things. Went house hunting, looking for a place to live. I came back and I had to. I think it took me like 3 sessions in that 24-hour period to get them all. It just took so long. C3PO wasn't bad. I probably had him within about an hour, but just getting the 3,000 for the paint was painful. And I mean, part of it's unfortunate because they had a glitch in their game, right? I mean, originally they said it was supposed to be like a fishing skill-based game. That I'm assuming that the hook would go down fast and you'd have to try and press the button, and once you got the feel of it and the hang of it, you could probably get the galactic ones a whole lot more often and get more scrap each time, right? Or better scrap each time. But because that didn't work and they had to nerf it and they just made it all randomized, yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal how long it took. It actually got to the point that I stopped going for galactics. If I got a Beskar and it moved on to the next one, I would just take it, and I would run with whatever the Beskar is, because the chance of you getting the galactic was so low that I didn't want it to drop back to like a diamond. I figured I'm better off if I got the Beskar scrap, I would just take the Beskar scrap. It was not a lot of fun. And I kind of like that they have those events somewhere else, but it's also a bit of a pain, because when you see someone pop up on the belt, you got a long time to get back up there. Although I will say it was good if everybody else was down there fishing and something popped up on the belt. Man, you had no competition. You could just grab whatever was there. It was quite nice. So you'd still get the benefit of having 6 people in the lobby, but you were the only one that was actually up top grabbing things. It was nice then. Come on, 1 or 2 more. There we go. 2 trillion. Bang on. That's enough to rebirth. Done. All right. There's my rebirth. I don't have any of these things. B2 Super I've got, but he's in like Rainbow or something. Optipod I sold already, but I would have had to chip him up. R2 I've never even had. I guess I should have kept that Optipod, but I might have B2 Super in Beskar actually. Did I look? No, it was a heavy. I think I sold the B2 Super as well. There's very little chance I'm going up there anyways, but I think I'm going to be ending the stream anyway, so a few things to do before I do that. I think this guy's almost done, so I'll craft this guy down and throw something else on there that I don't have a flawless in the hopes that I do get a flawless. I'm always hoping. One time when I came back, I logged in to have a flawless pop up right in front of me. That was super nice, but only one time. But it gave me the confirmation that it is possible. You can get a flawless while you're away from the game, logged out. So I tend to just throw one on there in the hopes that maybe I will luck out and get it. I think I have a BB9 that's probably still got a lot of hours up top, so I probably won't finish that one off. Let's just throw you in the lounge. This guy's got a lot of... falling down here. Flying away. Yeah, I'm not going to craft him down. Let's just restart all these. Maybe I get something good out of the crates. But it doesn't look like it. You never know though. I will take you, and maybe I throw you on the other bench. 1 second here. Yeah, I don't need that R7, so I'll just throw. It's not the right bench, but I'll throw them on there anyways. All right, now let's go check my dailies. Let's just see if anything brilliant came out of them. Oh, you finally got it yesterday? I got the R7 a couple days ago. I was so stoked. He's all glistening right there. And yesterday, I was like in the evening, I just came on. I was totally AFK. I was just standing on my bench right here. And I was totally doing something else. And I just looked over and I saw a Mythic pop up. And it was the KX Beskar Mythic. I was so stoked that I got that because I was missing it to begin with. That was brilliant. But I threw it on the bench. And when I came back, I crafted it out. Again, I was AFK. I wasn't really paying attention. And first one I've ever got, and I got the flawless on it. I was stoked. Oh, look at that. Optipod. That is one of the ones I need. So that's one of my 3. That's 2 of my 3, I think. Maybe I am going to 21, guys. B2 Super, or was that B2 Heavy? That was B2 Heavy, wasn't it? Yeah, so it's not one of the ones I need. But still worthwhile. I don't have that in Flawless. Let's see if I'm going to stick around here for a little bit. And Sentry. Look at that. All Beskars, though. Nothing that... I guess I better smash something down. And throw one of these on there. Because none of these I have Flawless in. Alright, we're sticking around. But that strategy works out brilliant. So if you're... I think from now on, I'm never going to pull those until I get to here, 20. And pull them at 20, because then you get all Beskars off of them. Anytime you pull them earlier, you're just kind of getting garbage droids. And honestly, I think it's worthwhile enough that I may pay the 75 Nova Crystals to get the double dailies, now that they're throwing Beskar droids in there. Because if that was the case, I would just get a whole new set of quests right now and I could run them up again. So that changes my mind on that. So we'll have to see. I'm saving my crystals. Until we find out about the companion. And I'll probably buy at least 1 or 2 levels of each of the other 2 perks. Depending if I have any left over or not. And then once I've done that, I might have to bump up my priority list and make the double daily bonus a priority. If I could be smashing out 6 Beskar droids off of that. And I imagine at some point they're going to bump that up and you'll be able to get Mythic droids out of there as well, or Galactic droids. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's giving you Beskar droids, but I've never pulled a Mythic off the dailies yet. I don't know if they're giving the Mythics in the dailies or not. If it's only up to Legendary. Maybe you got to be a bit higher still than where I'm at. A theory worth checking out sometime. Next time I move up higher. Because I don't really need... It looks like they're trying to feed you droids that are similar to what you need for the Rebirth. And I'm not at the point where I'm needing Mythics at all yet, so... Alright, we'll get this guy out of here and we'll throw that... We'll throw that sentry on. I just got 3 back to back. I just got this guy... So I just got to level 20. I pulled all 3 of my dailies right now. I got the Beskar Sentry. I got the Beskar Super and the other one there. The Beskar you got, it was Mythic or it was like Epic or Legendary? Because they're definitely correlating the level... The variety of the variant of the droid to where I'm at, because I'm at the point now where I need all Beskars and it fed me all Beskars. A legendary one, yeah. Because now that I only need Beskars, it gave me all Beskars. So I think it has to do a lot with where you're at. And I don't need any Mythics yet. And I'm assuming that's why it's not feeding me Mythics. Maybe if I got up around level 24, where you start to need the Mythics, it might actually feed you Mythics out of there as well. I'm not going to 24 though. 24 is exclusively reserved for events. Maybe next weekend I might. But I exclusively reserve going that high for events where you can earn double credits, because it's just too painful. Too painful to go that high without it. Alright, I can see if I got a home for this guy or not. No, I have not. So Chloe, I went, before they actually added Super Rebirth, I'd gone to 23, and I had a whole base stacked up with Beskar droids everywhere. It was brilliant. But then I Super Rebirth then at 23. Since then, I've not gone back up. During this last C3PO event, I went to 24 because I was earning so many credits, and I just happened to have all the droids I need. I don't think that Proto-Roller earns very much, does he? He's a low earner, so I won't even... I'm just going to sell him off or put him in the lobby or the lounge. But yeah, 24 was the highest I've been at this point. Okay, let me throw this guy on there, actually. Makes more sense to throw the right droid on the right bench. I'm going to stick this guy in the locker because I'm not going to worry about it. Since I'm not going to be crafting, this guy's got 160%. So I'll put him on there instead. What am I losing now? 4 seconds each time. I will just collect these as well. You never know. I might get something good at the last moment here. Which means I got to stick around because I got no more blueprint spots. No more Nova Crystals. I can't complain. 4 in a day is good. I'm always happy when I get 4 in a day. Yeah, I can't imagine. This is right where I'm at now. 20 is about as high as I go. And I've got a level 4 scrap bench. I find this very attainable without an event. I just did it. I went up the whole time. I've been on 3.5 hours, so less than 3.5 hours I got to 20. Mind you, I did have a whole lot of help today. Early on, people were feeding me stuff like crazy and smashing my scrap bench. But normally it takes me about 3 hours to make it to 18. Today I made it to 20 in a little over 3 hours. And that's about always where I Super Rebirth. From here, because it now swaps from needing Rainbow Legendaries up to needing these Beskars, I haven't been paying attention to the ones I need, so I don't bother to go much higher. But I think that's it for me, chat. I think I'm going to go out and grab myself some lunch. I don't think I'm even going to come on later tonight other than just to finish these up and throw those on there and craft them up and maybe catch a few more of those missions in case I might find that BB, Beskar, for the War Drummer. But that'll be it for me tonight. Tomorrow I will be back again for sure. Tomorrow's also the day is the upgrade or update. So it probably won't happen until, I haven't heard, but I'm pretty sure that tomorrow, my afternoon, 2-3 o'clock is when they'll do the normal update for Battle Royale, because they got new sprites and everything coming out as well. So I'll come on in the morning. Hopefully I'll at least be able to run up to maybe 18 or so. And we'll see. I'll probably stream until they kick us off. But if you want to stop back in, then I will be here. If not, I'll see you another time, hopefully. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, if you're interested in watching this, I'm primarily streaming Droid Tycoon right now. I will start streaming some Battle Royale here a little bit. You want the cycle grab? Sorry, you want any of the stuff I've got here? You can have it all, but you got to get it quick because I'm about to bugger off. So if you want any of these things, if you want anything on my stuff, you're more than welcome to it. Have it. But that's it for me, chat. Thank you very much. A like, a subscription, it always helps. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good evening, a good day. Get some sleep if you're staying up late just to watch my stuff. Thank you.